weird shit non-stop. Like, ain't nothing taken serious on this internet, so why would the fuck would y'all be on the internet threatening motherfuckers, like doing shit like this and trying to prove a point to some goofies that ain't really, like, to motherfuckers that y'all, first of all, y'all don't even know these people. Number one, that's number one. Y'all don't even know half the motherfuckers that be commenting under your shit. You get more love for the motherfuckers you don't know.
Tell by the look on my face, we booting up on assholes. I'm knee deep, my freaking waist. You don't need heat, LeBron size. I don't need to see your bra side. You couldn't see me with Fall Guys. Underwater, still hard to find. I'm
ain't nothing taken serious on the internet, so why would
the critical? Whether man your forecast misery, just get cash. I mean that little, not getting cash. Well, that's pitiful. Need hot rhymes, I have a plethora. Not understand your mind's a vessel. Don't take the stand, these bullets uncatch me like Odell Beckham. I'm gonna catch it with the fingertips. I'm gonna stretch it. Lost so much blood, it's a lot less. He went to the club, woke up in medical like an alibi. I'm impeccable. I'm still on fly, bro, pan zipper. Don't tell me about your last nigga.
Don't tell me about your last nigga.
When you was on that pole, he ain't spend no cash with you get condoms from the store. Cause you gon' get this ass whooping, don't tell your ass no more. Good pussy make your ass rich. Now bring that ass to me, huh? Yeah, Valentine, my hardcore. That little strip of hair's her barcode. We get lathered up, no bar soap. I should paint my face, I'm in war mode. Warrior, she just want more. I can't go soft, I'm hardcore. Knock your nose off with an eye sword. Keep your ears closed.
Before you get into an argument with someone, ask yourself, is this motherfucker even mentally mature enough to grasp the concept of different perspectives? If they're not, there is no point engaging with them. Save your time, save your energy, save your peace of mind, and walk the fuck away.
Obatala.
Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Who were they? Matthew who? Mark who? Luke who? John who? What were their last names? When did they write? Did they know Jesus Christ? Did they walk with Jesus Christ? Did they eat with Jesus Christ? Did they talk with Jesus Christ? Did they even meet Jesus Christ? The answer is no, 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 no. Conclusively. The earliest of them that wrote 40 years after Jesus Christ, so they never met him. The last of them wrote 80 years after Jesus Christ, never met him. The other thing is, all of them seem to have written the gospel according to. Now, when you write a letter, do you sign it according to? Where in the world is a document with only one name of 4 different writers that did not meet the one whom they're writing about? Where is that accepted in the whole world? Nowhere except in the Bible. Because a writer would not write his first name according to. And there's a great amount of suspicion that the man called Paul, Saul of Tarsus, that because he wrote all the books from Acts all the way to the end of the New Testament, how many books is that? How many? 16, 15, 17, 19? All the books of Acts on, Colossians, Ephesians, Corinthians, Romans, Galatians, all of those books are written by whom? Paul, Saul of Tarsus, another man who never walked, who never talked, who never met, who never ate, who never prayed, who never knew Jesus Christ. Isn't that something? Now here we find 4 writers and another one between them that wrote all the New Testament books that never talked, never walked, never ate, never prayed, never met the man called Jesus Christ. And Paul, by the way, before he had that vision on the road to Damascus that only he saw and only he heard, guess what his occupation was? Do you know? He was a bounty hunter, a hunter of Christians, hunting them down like animals, binding them and bringing them to where? To Rome, so that they could be executed. Now, if Hitler, after killing thousands of Jews, said that on the road to Berlin, he had a vision that he was named an apostle to the Jews, and he wrote 20 books that all the Jews are supposed to follow, do you think they would be following that book? Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
Attempting to show here now
Matthew,
the peyotes or the hair locks by the Rabbi Jewish community can also be found in the Native American community, anciently so. So, obviously, it proposes that this style is not only American, but obviously is, birthed here. This is the creation of the religion. So much of their religion and their cultures are stolen legacies from the Moors of America, of Rapa Nui. We already knew how much they usurped Egypt and other places, but now we see exactly how much they've usurped us as this Cherokee or Seminole and different, even the Rapa Nui people showing the same headdresses. Mayan culture, all American cultures, and we predate, so.
And you agree we have been missed.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? What's going on, sis Kenya?
Nothing. How are you?
All is well. It's another late night build. You know what I'm saying? We got the energy to do it, so we gonna do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have to check out Bigo one of these days, probably tomorrow. We probably could do Bigo tomorrow for the first time. I don't know if got Bigo. But yeah. Like how can they follow you on Bigo?
Like once you set up your account,
So how can I follow you? What's your account? What's your account handle or whatever? What's your
I don't know.
How would I find you on that?
I have to just go see. I don't remember what I put my name at.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll let you know though.
That's for sure. And I mean, trying to think where to begin. When this come to this Bible, it's so many ways to go. I'm gonna drop the link just in case even the sister Cherokee want to come up here with us or whoever. Y'all more than welcome. No haters allowed. I know what haters look like a mile away. They know who they are. But yeah, everybody else, y'all welcome.
No debating?
Not no haters. They know who I'm talking to. I got a couple of haters out there. You know that? They used to be my dog. They was in my left titty. Scream ride or die. Thought they would die. You know what I mean? But nah. Yeah. So I ain't with that.
The Bible.
Oh yeah, I just did a video with Reverend Ike too. Let me show you that. Yeah, Reverend Ike is the man. Like you know about him, sis? I'm gonna have to put you up on him.
Oh no, I don't know about him.
Yeah, this will be the only pastor you'll go to his church. I promise you.
Mm-hmm.
Like he definitely always has taught that God is in you. God is within. So
it's not a separate entity.
A lot of Christians don't really like his teachings, but he be telling the truth. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play this right quick. Yeah. See, they cut him off right there. But yeah, he was saying that he don't teach people
I didn't see
to
anything.
to believe in a God in the sky.
I didn't
You
see
know
anything.
what?
Mm.
Yeah, you should have told me a little ahead of time. That's my bad,
Oh,
y'all.
I didn't know what you were doing. Okay.
Thou shalt not think that money is evil. Thou shalt not speak evil of money. Thou shalt do right about money. Thou shalt give right about money. Thou shalt not serve money, rather shall serve you. Thou shalt not be aware that money loves you. Thou shalt not fear money, that it will corrupt you. Thou shalt not deny money. If you deny money, money will deny you. Thou shalt see to it that thy money makes money. Thou shalt not seek something for nothing. Absolutely. This is all very, very, very mercenary. It is indeed, and in this world, it requires money. Money has its place. Remember, Jesus said, seek you first the kingdom. It says, when you find the spiritual part within, the God within, then all of the things shall be added unto you. On these tapes, you're showing people how they can make money? Absolutely. Must they be believers? Well, they have to believe in themselves. You see, I don't teach people to believe in a God in. But you have 10 commandments of money. I just want to say these are correct. Thou shalt not think that money is evil. Thou shalt not speak evil.
Yeah, like he was saying when they cut him off, that he don't teach people to believe in a God, outside of themselves, or a God in the sky. For sure. Peace to the brother Rashad and my sister Cherokee. For sure. Like the sister said right here, though, why were you forsaken? Like people want to act like it's wrong for a religious person or a spiritual person to be a millionaire or to be about that bread, so to speak, right?
Mm-hmm.
But why would God want you to be poor, like, in knowing that you have to survive? So it's like the sister saying, why would God forsake you, huh? If you're a good person, if you're any good, why would God forsake you? And obviously, if you're getting that bread, or if you blessed, or highly favored in this world, then you're not forsaken. You know what I mean? Like, if anything, you the chosen ones.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say it's just about bread, but you know what I'm saying? It's the quality of life, because some people got bread, but they on crutches, they in wheelchairs, they got a limp, they had to do all the, they got in an accident and got all this big money. I don't want money that bad. You know what I mean? So it's still always about the quality of life, like having family and all of this is so many forms of riches. You feel me? You got to be happy with what you got if you're rich in one form or another.
Yeah.
It's like, imagine having all that money and no knowledge.
Personally, I think I know the saying is the love of money is the root of all evil, but I think money is the root of all evil.
No, it's not money. It's like you say, the love for money. You know? Yeah. It's like saying just some drugs is not killing nobody. You know, it's the love, it's the addiction to the drug that's gonna hurt people. That's gonna get everybody fucked up. You know, it's just like you like people blaming on guns. We don't need guns.
We don't need money.
Guns kill people. No, people with guns kill people. So it's not the gun ain't gonna just up and do nothing to nobody. It's the person. It's just like a hammer. Don't we need these tools for different reasons? So a hammer is not a weapon unless somebody turns it into a weapon. Same thing for money.
No, I think money is wicked. Just the fact that we have it, it's going to always be abused by someone.
Oh yeah. That's everything. That's what I'm saying. Everything. Even like I said, a hammer. If we all had hammers, somebody would abuse their hammer. It just is what it is. That means it's the quality of the man that's the problem. The quality is missing in the man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play this too. This one.
Do you think it's because of the Bible or the teaching of the Bible?
Yeah, that's what I call dogma. Because I don't blame the Bible. I blame the teaching that people try to relay. Like people try to give you their vague, they tiny ass opinion. And you know what I mean? Like teach you. They can't teach you. Like the pastor, half of those pastors got a little tiny ass understanding. And he trying to pass that around. Like, man, nobody needs to share that. You know what I mean? We could probably find a deeper understanding from a child in Sunday school. But we up here listening to a man with a tiny ass understanding. Or, even a woman maybe. But hold on one second. Let me play. Madame Blavatsky literally said how light is a solid. You feel me? And or basically it's physical, my bad. Light is physical and darkness is the only thing that's truly spirit. You feel me?
You just talked them a lot. That's the secrets of the yin and the yang. Go ahead, man. That's what's up.
Yeah, and then when you said soul live, we know soul means light. You know what I mean? So the only thing physical is light. So we are condensed light, condensed sunlight, or whatever. We are souls. You feel me? And soul really means solid, like you said. You feel me? So people think spiritual only when we say soul, but it never meant spiritual. The darkness is the only thing that's truly spiritual. Y'all know Calico be out there.
Yeah, like sometimes I wonder, is the sun our friend?
You keep saying that, but hell yeah. Don't let that little other side of you into thinking that sun is everything.
But I mean, the reason why I say that is because knowing we need darkness for a pineal gland, we keep talking about darkness, but yet we got the sun.
Let me pull up a word that always gets spoken. People always say this word. I'm gonna show you.
And I mean, that would be a clever trick for them to make us believe that the sun, that we're the children of the sun. And then I look in the Bible, how in the beginning he said, let there be light. And then 4 days later, the luminaries came.
Yeah. For sure. I know what you mean. Yeah, you see this word omnipotent.
Mm-hmm.
You see, and a lot of people say it just like that, omnipotent. I don't play with it. I don't play with it like that. It's not omnipotent. It's the word potent. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Potent, like power. That's why the first thing they tell you is having unlimited power. That's what omnipotent is. So, like I said, potent, like power, potent, potency, right? And of course, before potent, you got om and you have ni, right? So you got omni or omni, how people like to say it, depending on how they like to say it. But om, which is the highest vibration, right? We know that, right? Om is the highest vibration. And Om is also the oldest name for the sun. The first name for the sun was Om. It was just high vibration. So that's why even the word sun coming from the word S-O-N. Sun, S-O-N, is how you spell the word sound, you know, or just the word sound was S-O-N, is S-O-U-N, and even S-U-N. It's all, even the sound is associated with light. Light literally produces a sound. Now, whether we realizing this or not, it could be proven scientifically. What I'm saying, Om, and then you got Ni, N-I, right? What is that? I just told you Om is the sun. So what is Ni? If you want to take a guess,
The moon.
You better believe it, because this is how you start to spell the word night, right? You can't spell the word night without N-I. So you got Om and you got Ni. Ni is also, looked at as a female. You feel me? Like Ni, or period. You'll see it in many cultures. That's why we got like you even got the god Nigga. Niggah. You know what I'm saying? It's a god in Asia. That was a goddess. You got
But a lot. She was the sun goddess.
or moon goddess,
So originally she was a sun goddess.
Okay. So what I'm saying, Om and Ni. So you talking about light and darkness, or you talking about the sun and the moon energies. You feel me? That is omnipotent. You feel me? They want to tell us it's omnipotent. Nah, it's omnipotent. So that's what we dealing with. It was the reason I had brought that up though, but
Because I was questioning the sun.
Yeah. You were bringing up just darkness, and I'm showing you the balance. You know what I'm saying? The balance of light and dark is what we call an omnipotent. That's you. That's humans. Like we are light and darkness. It's like saying a black hole. What is a black hole? A black hole is black. It's darkness, but it absorbs light. So obviously it is the light. You know what I'm saying? It's like saying if you drink water all the time, or even if you don't, we already are water. But if you just drink a gallon of water, you are water. You're not getting rid of all of that. You're full of that. So the black hole would be full of light. Just like us. We're condensed sunlight. We have melanin. We absorb sunlight. So we are walking suns. We are the light. We're walking around full of light. We call it soul. So people don't really put it like that, but I'm telling you, omnipotent truly is meaning, that solar and that lunar energy.
Yeah, that solar energy's coming in about 6 years.
Yeah. Omni. What was it created? Why was it created to control? Oh yeah. This talking about the religions.
So can you explain to me what that light was in the beginning?
Yeah, in the beginning was the logos. I'm glad you asked that.
Not in the beginning in John, but in the beginning in.
No, period. Yeah, in the very beginning, in the Bereshit, what they call Genesis.
The generations of Isis, right?
Mm-hmm. Right. I'm sharing my screen, right? Just to make sure.
Yeah. Oh shit.
See, they over here, they saying the logos on this .questions.org. They saying logos is word, speech, principle, or thought.
It's knowledge, right?
The logos is knowledge. Just like when we have words like ology. Anytime you say ology on a word, it means
the study of.
The science of whatever the case, physiology, the science of the physical.
Psychology is the study of the spirit and the spirit and the mind.
Mm-hmm. Yep. See, they want to replace. Watch this. They want to replace logos with the word.
Everybody says Jesus, even though you go into
but this logos means serpent. It has a lot of different meanings, But serpent always meant wisdom. It's all really the same. It's just another way to say wisdom or knowledge, right?
In the beginning was knowledge.
Yep. What's this? The divine reason implicit in the cosmos, ordering it and giving it form. Let me just tap this right here in the Britannica right quick. What Jesus pointing at? Right, low. I just realized after all these years, I just realized how Jesus, their Jesus, this white dude is a redhead. Motherfucker redhead. Not trying to be funny. I'm just saying, like, they still trying to act like he come from us to a degree. Is what they trying to do. They were like, but he still was us. He was us though. Yeah. Nah. Reason or plan, right? Yeah, like you said, they conceiving the role of Jesus Christ as the principle of God, active in the creation and the continuous structuring of the cosmos. Man, they throw Jesus around like, oh man.
Jesus is everything.
Yeah. Like he's me. I'm him. He's me. He's you. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Who
I asked one
discerning?
time,
Yeah.
one time I asked him, I said, so Christ means he's anointed. What oil did he get anointed with? They were like, Jesus is the oil.
Mm-hmm.
He's
See, this how
everything.
you know. This how you know logos means knowledge, because they're trying to say it's an analogous, like when people analyze stuff, reasoning power in humans. So words alone are not that analogous reasoning power in humans. No, the knowledge and was analyzing and reasoning as far as that kind of mental power in a human. That's knowledge, aka the logos. Right, because this is the word logic. Come on, y'all. So they want to play. We're gonna go back. We're gonna just do the etymology of logic. We don't know who they playing with. What's this? That's why we know we can't be talking about no magic dust creating nothing, because they're saying it's reasoning conducted or assessed according to strict principles of validity. Something that is valid is, oh my gosh, how
They
dare you
said,
ask me, is this true? It's right here. It's valid as ever right here.
scroll down.
Yep. Like they're saying science of reasoning. When we were just talking about analyzing, the analogous reasoning, power, and all this kind of stuff. Yeah. Science of reasoning, science of deduction. Science. Are we noticing a pattern? Do we see the word science over and over again?
But is that the oldest definition?
Yeah, this to me, this is what the word means. It's science, it's knowledge, it's all of that. Like they're saying reason, So obviously reason is a synonym of the word logic. It's reasoning. When we use logic, we use reasoning. But that don't just mean we use word. Like you see how they just throwing that in, nigga. They want to make the Bible so valid. When we're using logic, we're using word. Even if you put an S on it, how much sense does that make? When we use logic, we're using words. Like, that's vague as hell. What's your reasoning behind such a, vague ass statement? When we use logic, we use the word or words. Duh. Logic came from the Greek term logic, which means a thought. Etymologically, logic means a treatise pertaining to thought. Aristotle considered logic as the organon, or the tool or instrument of the sciences. So this is the organ, like it's like saying the heart, or the one of the main arteries to the instrument of the sciences. You feel me? It's like saying you do not think, or your brain cannot think. You think with your brain. But the brain cannot think. But you think with your brain. Like you're going to need that organ. You're going to, for the instrument, as a tool for the instrument of the sciences. And that's the same thing as logic. That's the logos. In the beginning was the tool or the instrument of the sciences. And words is not just that. Ooh, yeah, words get shit done. No. branch of philosophy that treats of forms of thinking, science of distinction, true from false reasoning.
Words cast spells.
Yep. Well, we cast them, you know. Oh, shit. Oh, see, that's why I don't like Yahoo. They always talking about this new age bullshit when you Google something. Matter of fact, hold on. And even more than logic, just the word log or log, period. And I don't know why they got done like we just talking about trees when they know it's got to do with that that logic, that got to do with knowledge, period. They so dumb. They say, what is the root word of log? Like a 3-letter word got a root word. That is the root word. And they keep talking about trees like it don't have nothing to do with a log, like a journal, which is where you keep the knowledge. What are they talking about? They talk about nothing. They acting like we done. So watch this. You got to make them tell it. Like you got to already know it. They won't even tell you.
They have that AI stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What is it called?
Keep talking about wood and trees, logs. No. They playing crazy. In this case of law, normally distribute data, geometry in central tendency. Yeah, I don't like when they be playing dumb. Let me check on the chat. My bad. Let me make sure that link got there. I know it's probably late. It's so, I mean, it is late. What I'm talking about, probably. It's so late. Some people might not.
It's on 2:49 here.
Oh, yeah. I ain't know your time was behind. Mine.
I'm an hour behind.
Yep. Let's say church is a business. For sure. Yeah, they playing with these little definitions like somebody don't know something, right? But yeah, log means knowledge. It's crazy how they playing. Let me go to Google. I like Google better myself.
I hate when people tell me, "Oh, don't be getting on Google." I'm like, I'm getting on Google so I can get to my source.
Exactly.
Like Google's bad. I mean, it's a tool.
Exactly.
They had the nurse call me. She said, "I think she's anti-black." Far from anti-black. Well, I'm gonna put me like a darker skin picture up so people won't be judging me.
Stop. And now we don't judge. It's only one motherfucking Creole I be banging on. Lame, it's a lame dude on YouTube. I be banging on him.
I'm not Creole.
I know. I'm just saying that because you might be. You don't know it. You don't even know. You might be Creole.
No family in Louisiana.
Huh?
I have no family in Louisiana.
Shoot, you might have some Mississippi family.
Georgia.
Yeah, I mean, Creole ain't just Louisiana. Creole is what you do, is not how you do it.
It's just Louisiana.
It's how you come. It ain't where you're from. You know? I feel you, though. Reason I say that because you got that Taino. You know? Them Taino, that's really what the...
I don't like to talk
Creole
about
Creole are like half Arawak. You know, they mixed.
I don't really like to talk about
they come from the Geechee.
I don't want to talk about my line.
Yeah, we're gonna stick to the Bible.
I'm already depressed.
Yeah, stop it. You got millions of people in your bloodline. We all do. You know what I mean? So we can't be worried about just one of them.
Just one of them? All of them. On my daddy's side. I'm gonna get my mama when I see her.
See, the best thing about it, though, they can start off with that. I'm not hitting like this. If they still acting crazy, I can just go to the books. Yeah, that's like saying a logarithm, right? Like, I think logarithm, the log means a piece of wood. You know what I mean? Hold on. What power to which your base must be raised to yield a given number. Yep. So they talking about the rhythm, the knowledge. It's like having a what would you call it?
I wish I had me something to smoke.
It's like having that particular pattern that you use to, solve a problem. That rhythm. So that logarithm is that knowledge that knowledgeable pattern that you create. Okay. Somebody gonna tell you we gotta go to medical just to know. We gotta go to the medical vocabulary just to know. That's what it takes nowadays.
We should start teaching astronomy and neuroscience.
Mm-hmm. What it's saying.
So we can know how our brain works.
See, they got all this right here. Even I could have read that paragraph too, which I might go back up real quick. But hold on. Word parts. Selected combining forms and related suffixes. So combining forms and meanings. Right down here on the fourth one, you have log or logo. They're always gonna throw some words in there just to clarify the Bible, right?
Mm-hmm.
What did I say? Logos means knowledge. Let me zoom it in just in case so we don't even act like we see nothing else. I don't see nothing else. We see that, right? But boom. Logo or logos or log means knowledge, right? Then you got over here, you got a couple more. Like we say, logi or logi, log, right? Study of science or science of. A logist is one who studies. So now we're seeing what the log is. You know, obviously, just to show that I ain't crazy. But right, they say a few combining forms and suffixes are so often combined that they remain fixed and easily recognized. For example, like saying it's so easy. You feel me? The combinations, you know, they remain fixed. Like it's like this every time. It don't never change. It's so easily recognized. For example, log or logo or logos means knowledge. And they'll say or words. We don't say words. You can't replace the word knowledge with words. That's too vague. You know, that's like saying logos or letters. Yeah, letters. We're gonna say that to leave you out the loop so you don't catch on when somebody say some shit like that. You'll never know. But you know, the suffix logis, meaning one who studies or specialist, results when logo is combined with ist. You have already learned that the suffix logis means one who studies. Consider the following list of word parts and their meanings. You know what I mean? That's just simple. I don't know.
Start me a church.
No, I mean, for real.
Give some of that Jesus. Give some of that Jesus money.
We need it. We need it. You know, we just ain't gonna pray in Jesus' name, but we're gonna do our thing. For real, we're gonna be on the logos in our church. We're gonna be on that knowledge.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna like it. Like the sisters say, we're gonna be on the dark side.
Yep, go to the dark, don't go to the light.
I mean, we are the light. So why you know, where am I supposed to go? I have to go in the dark. I'm the light. We are the light.
But you know, the movies always tell you, go to the light.
I mean, we the light. You know, now I'm pretty sure that also mean my ancestors. So I
heard it meant the moon. I heard the moon recycles our souls. That's why we keep coming back.
I mean, moon is the mother. So don't we reincarnate through the mother? You know what I mean? So recycling would go through the moon too. Matter of fact, I want to pull up something on what you talking about, though, because I like what you're saying. Because that got to do with the duet and the Minty, right? Let me show you.
It's about the halls of Amenti?
Yeah, you know. Just pull up some images. See, like all of these images have to do with it to a degree. I don't know why they're coming through HD. Hold on. Yeah, the halls of Amenti.
That's where Thoth used to go change his outfits at.
Yeah, this is what we call the underworld. You know, but it's the first idea of heaven. The word heaven, you know, the concept of heaven is coming from the underworld. So we've been looking up when it's really down. You know, underworld's the netherworld, meaning the netters, like the netteru. Like how they say Elohim. They say Elohim, we say netteru. Same thing. They just call it heaven. We call it the netherworld. Same thing. Except this is it, and it's down and not up, right?
Yeah,
This is what
but he always went before he died, though. Like before he ran out, like the time ran out.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm. He always did what?
He always went to change. He always went to change his outfit before the 99 years was up or something.
Yeah, I can go for that. I mean, that's what Tahuti does. Tahuti reincarnates. You know, Tahuti is all around the world in every culture. You know, to me, Tahuti is the God of the Bible.
He's the trickster.
That's a way to put it, but that just means that the slick motherfuckers ain't gonna get in. They can't trick him.
He's the jackal.
You're not gonna, yeah, that means he's gonna devour them. You know, he's also the God of wisdom, though. So he's all the good and the bad. It's just like saying the Most High is the most low.
I think he said he wasn't a god. I think he said he was the Son of Man.
Mm-mm. I mean, he's a netter. He's a netter. So I don't know if that word God gonna confuse things, but he's a netter, you know, like a natural being. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, just like how they say energy can't be created nor destroyed. Yeah, he was never created. He would never be destroyed. You know. And then he's which all of us are like that, but he's just more phenomenal as far as his accumulation of wisdom. Tahuti, right? So the reason I'm bringing up the duet and the menti and how you said the moon reincarnates souls, right? That's a good way to put it. And the sister speaking on the moon too. Like she said, the moon looking different to him. I feel you.
Yeah, it is. And I tell you, it was gone for 11 days.
Button. For sure, y'all hit that like button. Y'all come on in or share it to, get it popping. What I'm saying is the duet and the menti, right? They say all souls must travel west. You know, we're in the west right now. This is the west.
I think we're in the east.
We in the west.
No, because when Columbus left Spain, he said he was going to the East Indies, but yet he headed west to go to the East Indies. So
everybody know he was lost.
No, he had Moors on the boat with him. He had Moors on the boat with him. There's no way he got lost.
The Asians that walked here, they say they traveled east. They traveled so far east till they came to the west. So that's where we get the thing about the earth being round and all that. But that's what they said.
So maybe they didn't come through the Bering Strait. Maybe they came across Europe because there's a bridge, or there's like a bridge between Europe and Canada that you can cross.
No, you mean ain't no bridge over there.
Yes, it is.
Greenland.
Yeah, and there's a bridge right there.
Yeah, but Greenland is so far away from Europe.
But they said, so that means, but if they were all Russia and stuff, that means they only walked 2 miles across that Bering Strait. That wasn't that far.
Yeah, the Bering Strait is is
Then how did
that
yeah, because how did they end up being over there in that part of Canada? Like what is the name of that Indian tribe? By Nova Scotia.
Yep. Yeah, all that's really Moorish land. Even in like the name of Scotia. All that's coming from Princess Scotia.
Because what was it? The Iroquois, Iroquois or something. They're
What
over
about
there in that one Indian tribe that starts with the A L something with a Q, ALQ.
Algonquin?
Yeah, they end up mysteriously turning
Hold on a second. Yeah, that's my bad.
because
Back to the duet and the Amenti, right? All souls must travel west to the duet. Like I said, we in the west,
I think so.
right? So the Caucasian, what does he call hell? You know those people they call hell Hades, huh? Hades, right? Okay. Got my family in the building. Yeah. So Hades, Hades, is where we getting Haiti from, right?
So you must travel to the west to do what?
All souls must travel to the west, to the duet, to have their
So
heart weighed up against the feather of truth. That's
so
what we're
that could be
looking at right
that
here.
could be why we're reincarnating because the directions are wrong.
No. We reincarnating because the heart ain't weighing up against this feather of truth right here.
No, I don't remember ever getting to meet my God.
Yeah, I know. That's the whole point. That's what they tell you. You're gonna lose all your memory if you don't weigh up against this feather of truth right here. Right. This is in Native American culture also. Like I'm gonna show you. Like you know the name of this dog here we looking at, right?
Anubis?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's the dog in Mexico. They
Yeah.
start with an X. XOX something.
Yeah, I got it right here for you. And they trying to give me oh shoot, I didn't spell it wrong.
It's like XOLUN something CTI or some shit.
No, this is it. I'm over here spelling it all crazy.
And there was this lady at the job that I used to work at. She brought hers in. She breeded them.
Salat.
Hold on. Just wanna I had to break. I ain't gonna lie, I had to break y'all Native Americans. Like I had to calm you down so y'all can accept some of this Kemet information because it's the same information, the same, country. You know what I'm saying? Both of these lands was rocking the same way, right?
The two lanes.
Right there.
The reincarnation
I'm
of the
saying
Dalai Lama. Here are
This is Zoloto.
Mm-hmm.
Same damn thing. Same everything, right? This is
But
that dog of the underworld.
Africa says it's a black jackal or something.
No. That's called Egyptology. When people say shit like that, that's Egyptology. That's not what the people say. The people don't say nothing like that. That's like if somebody tried to tell you, like they didn't tell you the species of none of those animals that you see.
Nope.
Like when you see Seth, nobody can tell you what animal Seth is.
What the one that looks like an anteater?
Yes, nobody can tell you what animal that is.
The aardvark.
But like you say, looks like. We can say it looks like. That's for sure. And watch this. Once again, where that image at? Okay. Once again, back to Anubis. The same homie Zoloto. Like I say, Teodo or Toto from Wizard of Oz, that same dog. I say he was literally guiding her through the underworld.
I think Toto was it starts with a C. Some type of terrier.
Yeah, a peace to the God, UTLS.
A carrion terrier. That's what he is. Carrion terrier.
Of course, shout out to my brother way across the pond, Rap Star Boxing. Yeah, he just had a good show over there. He always be bringing like big wigs from the boxing community, man. I think he just had a Rick Glazer. Yep. Nito Donaire. He be having real people. But I'm just saying that to the fellas that deal with the boxing.
I don't know who you talking about.
Yeah, I know. My brother UTLS said they came from both sides, sis.
What came from both sides?
You talking about all of the knowledge and this, the customs, the souls. Like I say, all souls travel west to the duet. And he talking about the god Anubis.
This is east. I know it's east.
Yeah, it's a back and forth thing, right? We the same culture. What I'm getting at is
we're not the same culture.
Obviously, didn't I just show you Zoloto? Like this. He's not just a South American dog. This is a South American god.
I know, yeah, but where's it at over there in Africa?
What you mean? Of course, I just Anubis. What do you mean?
Oh, so he's Anubis in Africa, but a dog over here.
No, he's a dog. He's a god over here too. Is what I'm trying to tell you. I say he's not just a South American dog. What's this? This is a god. This is an Aztec god right here. When you see him, anytime you seeing them dressed up with these headdresses and stuff, these are Aztec gods. The same way you're gonna see Quetzalcoatl, Kukulkan, all these different gods. You're gonna see them like this.
Would that be the Canaanites?
I mean, you're gonna be scared of that word. Don't be doing that.
Why am I scared of that?
Canaanites are Moors, sis.
Oh, is it?
Oh yeah. We Canaanites.
I thought y'all were the Moabites.
We are. I mean, we Israelites too. We everything.
All of them now.
we everything. We everywhere. I mean, you got Moors fighting Moors. You know what I mean? It's always been like that. Like, it just is what it is. Watch this. So Zoloto is Anubis. And I mean, I broke this down so many years ago on Facebook that I don't know nobody who did it before me. I'm not lying to you. Not to say the information went out there. I just don't know. I didn't get it from nobody. I found the information. I'm talking about no less than 5 years ago. Like I've been doing this thing. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I taught a lot of the people they follow, and I taught them on Facebook. Like the people that's over the Indian community, man, they ain't seen nothing about Zoloto till after me. And I'm talking about even my sister Tasha Z, or Tasha Z, all of them.
Don't teach
like, I do my thing. Like it's the information she bring, nobody ain't bringing before her.
Stop teaching them then.
I can't help it. I put the information out there. I don't hand it to them. They pick it up. You know, but either ways, I will hand it to them. It ain't no problem. It's just, you know.
We need to learn from the mistakes in the past so we don't be back in the same situation.
I mean, the information ain't, certain information that you can almost say I created it, but not made it up. Like when I say Sonic is Vishnu and all that video I did, that people probably need to go check it out. Ain't nobody ever did that and said nothing like that. I couldn't even find nothing to support my evidence. I just had to collect evidence and put it together. I had to put the evidence together. It had never been put together. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Just like Hichuli Popely or whatever, this Aztec god. Every time you seeing them in these kind of
you're going to love
images,
Aztec god.
It's always a god. So that's Zoloto. That's Anubis, right? I'm over here. I always think I'd be sharing my screen for y'all, and I don't be sharing my screen. I always do that. It's my bad. Yeah. But yeah, same gods, different lands, you got the same purpose. So this is the God of the underworld. This is who weighing them souls up against that feather of truth right here. Right? So like I say, this is the duat. Like I say also, the duat is associated with the moon. And you saying how souls, the moon is reincarnating us. And that is the duat. The duat, if your heart does not weigh up, it will be devoured by the jackal sitting right there. I say jackal, I mean Sebek. Sebek is really Atum. Atum is where we get the word atom. So we talking about in the beginning when you talking about Atum. And it will be the beginning once he devour you and you reincarnate. It's gonna be the beginning.
Atum. That sounds like Aten, which is like the sun.
Yeah. 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 All of them have been associated with the sun. Atum, Ra, Aten, Ra, even Sobek, Ra. Sobek is just this lion.
So you get recycled through the sun, or the sun is the lake of fire?
I mean, right now we're looking at the moon as far as what we're saying the duat. But these gods have been associated. This god, Sobek, which is Atum. Atum has been associated with Ra, or the sun, like Atum Ra. Like you said, Aten Ra, or Sobek Ra. Every god has not been associated with Ra, but these ones have. Right? So this is, the duat is considered the moon. like they say, it's 10 levels of heaven, right? If we're dealing with 10 levels of, well, they'll tell you 7 levels of heaven, but it's truly 10 levels of heaven.
But that doesn't sound like Egyptian is 369, ain't it?
Say it again.
I said Egypt is 369, right?
Yes. You're going to.
I don't know what you mean by 369.
Nine is completion. 10, like there's no such thing as the number 10. That will be 1.
Oh, watch it. You talking about what I just said about 10 levels of heaven? Let me show you what I mean. See what I can find. Oh, they're being funny right here. Whoever made this up. They're being funny. Hold on. Let me see. All right. Another. Oh, they talking about some Dante's Inferno. That's where they getting them lower levels from. I guess they only going to show me the 7 levels of heaven. So I'm going to have to show y'all the 7 levels and then explain what I mean. Right. So boom. You can see this.
Mm-hmm.
You see the first one they showing is what?
Mercury?
The
Top.
The moon.
Moon, okay.
Oh, I probably got a comment covering it up. Hold on. Oh, no, it's open. So boom. Right? We got these 7 levels of heaven right here that they speak of. Let me see if I can go down further so you can see. Well, I'm gonna start right here with Earth.
Mm-hmm.
This is a level of heaven that most people don't include, obviously, because they're just saying 7 levels. You have Earth. Well, you really have the air. The air is a level of heaven. That's what we call heaven, the sky. And then we have Earth. Then we have Sheol.
Mm-hmm.
Sheol, which is where we get the word hell from.
It's a purgatory.
Yeah, so Sheol is the first level of heaven.
Mm.
Then the earth, then the air, the sky, then what we all truly call heaven starts at the 4th level, which is the moon. So that once again is the duat. So all souls travel west to the duat or to the moon to be have their heart weighed against the feather of truth. But even if your heart weighs up, you still cannot go to the Amenti unless you have the proper rites done, rituals done to your body. So it's tangled web we weave, like you could do good and still not make it to the Amenti, what they're truly calling heaven. Right? So yeah, this weighing of the heart, right? Ceremony. This is where we get a lot of knowledge. Like, you know how they always say there's no way to the Father.
But
you know how they always say there's no way to the Father but through the Son.
Huh?
And people always point to Horus right here. Because he's the son You know, he's the well-known son of Osiris or Asar, right? But it's not true. Like when they say there's no way to the Father but through the Son, we always think Horus, but truly there's no way to the Father but through the Son. The Son is Anubis. Anubis is the son of Osiris or Asar. He's pretty much a secret son because this is from from his brother's wife Nephthys, right? Set, the wife of Set, is what is where.
You don't think it could mean like go to the darkness instead of towards the light?
I'm gonna say it again, since we ought to like, and when I say, you know, it's not just a me thing, it's we, you know. So if we were to go to the light, we're still going to where the souls are. It's like saying, oh shit, it's a block party going on over there. If you go, you chose to go because you knew there were many souls over there. So the same thing with seeing that light or whatever. Like, if anything, you'll just be able to see the light that people emit. Like scientists have ways of seeing the light that emits from your body right now. I'm gonna pull that up. Right. Right. I'll make sure. All right. Can you read that?
Mm-hmm. You want me to read it?
Yeah. If you feel like
It says the human body literally glows, emitting a visible light in extremely small quantities at levels that rise and fall with the day, scientists now reveal. Past research has shown that the body emits visible light 1,000 times less intense than the levels to which our naked eyes are sensitive.
So we do produce light. And even the example of a human they're showing us is he's not melanated. So he can't even absorb light to the level that we can. Certain people, there's no way in the world that they can absorb as much light as I can. So I would be a greater light. So like I say, it's really that soul that's already within you. It's like putting it inside of a box. Even your light is so bright that even the box is glowing. It's like, what the hell? People know if they open that box up, it's gonna be some light on the eyes. Well, when we pass on, when we transition, that box is open. Pandora's boxes are open, and whatever light you have been hiding is visible to all to see.
My light's already shining. That's why I'm so bright.
You know what I mean? For real. You know, that's why even the Bible tells you, like, we're supposed to be lights unto the world. You know what I mean? And you know, light is the knowledge. That's what a leader is. A leader is literally the light in the darkness. You know, that's all it is. It's like saying the torch bearer. If we were walking through the true darkness, that person with the torch would be in the front. I don't think he'd be in the back. You know, we're gonna get behind the person with the torch. For sure. Yeah, but people scared of words like that though. Like we'll say a word like leader, and then people get petrified. You know what I mean? But we need to all be that light. Even the Bible tell you that. You know, I think that's one of the reasons like that are more the reason that people want to get rid of the Bible. Because I mean, the good outweigh the bad. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest as far as what you can apply. If you apply it at all, there's some things we wouldn't let you apply. You ain't finna apply some bullshit on us. But what's right is right. You know, that's just like a person, any human being. I'm with you when you're right. But as soon as they wrong, I'm not with that shit. You know? And I got enough sense to be like that too. Because, you know, I done made mistakes. And I know the only way to not make those mistakes is to not follow the pack. You got to know when to just, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Disagree.
You gotta be a leader, not a follower.
Yep. Bring that light.
I'm most definitely a leader. That's why people don't vote me. They want me to bow down because I'm a woman.
So like I was saying about, you know, all souls must travel west to the duet. And like I say, the saying goes that the only way to the Father is through the Son. Well, before you can get the Horus to get to the Father, for one, Horus don't hold the keys. He don't hold the keys to, you know, you being allowed to the Father.
Jesus got them.
No, Anubis has them. You know what I mean? Anubis, who weighs that hard against the feather of truth. If you don't get paid, if Anubis, if your heart don't weigh up right here, you won't go nowhere else. Only person you get to meet is Anubis. And then you're going to meet this jackal, which is Sobek. And you're going to be devoured and reincarnated. Like you won't even get to hear what Tahuti had to say. You know, Tahuti over here weighing it up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Running it down, checking it twice. He going through the Akashic records and like, oh man, this ain't working out good for you, bro. Or, you know, or maybe he's saying it's working out great. But irregardless, you can't get to the Father without going through this son. The son is Anubis. It's not widely known that he is the son of Osiris because he literally slept with the wife of his brother. And that's why he got killed.
Sounds like the Yaqub story.
It's all of that. All of that. And some. That's why you always got to go with whatever predates. Peace to the gods. Appreciate y'all pulling up. Smash that like button for me. I got the Universal Inquirer in the building. I got my sister Gemini 9 in the building. I got to be doing something right. Nah, what it is, I just got, you know, I got lucky. Because at this kind of hour, you definitely can't guarantee that anybody's going to be up. You know, I can't guarantee I'm going to be up. But it just happens I'm up. You know, for sure. But yep, let me see. Let me see if they're going to give us the real deal. La Duette Amenti. Okay, hold on. Let's see if they want to give us the real deal. When I say about the duet, is the moon Now, what is they talking about? Red Moon Night. What they talking about? Some other stuff. Episode of Moon Knight. Yeah. It sound like a show I might want to watch though. Just because it got the imagery. All right. So Marvel Comics always capitalizing on the culture. Gosh dang. I guess it can't surprise me nowadays.
Maybe we should start a mystery school.
For real. Man, they already know as soon as I get this little 1,000 subscribers and I be able to have Patreon, it's a wrap. I ain't gonna get no more strikes. I'm gonna be on Patreon talking about the jab and everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be talking about Tamahoos, everything. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be able to really chop it up. But I ain't gonna be able to do it on regular YouTube. They're gonna behead me. You know, they can keep me a secret, or if I do it on Patreon, won't nobody know, you know, except for subscribers. Let me see. I might let some of this play. I ain't signing up right now. Come on, now let's get to the duet. Living life in preparation for death. Hey, that'll be some shit though, to have a place like this where you got all that grass, but you got a nice wide open door for no reason.
You don't see nothing. Are you showing something?
Oh shoot, my bad. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, I was saying how that'd be tight though. Have a like a giant field or whatever, and it's your property, but you ain't got nothing but a door on there like this. You know what I mean? Fuck the building. You got it like this. Oh man, I hope my computer. I might have to warn y'all. I hope the computer don't drop on me. Let me see. Why they playing? Okay, the Book of the Dead. And I guarantee they ain't gonna give y'all none of them jewels like Calico. You know what I mean? So knowing what lay ahead after death, the Egyptians knew they had to be prepared, almost like a version of Dante's Inferno. The soul had to make a dangerous trek through countless obstacles, passing through the judgment of numerous gods, all in an effort to ensure that eternity was spent in a happy place and not mired in eternal nothingness. Needless to say, Allah was at stake when the soul set off on this journey. All right. To be prepared, Egyptians created the Book of Dead that was actually just a scroll on papyrus. This book was absolutely vital to the soul's ability to pass through all of the different obstacles. It contained essentially a walkthrough full of everything that needed to be said, done, and accomplished in order to get through the test of the duat. Like I say, it's just like the Wizard of Oz with Toto. Toto was literally Anubis, and he was walking her through the underworld. Dorothy had died in a tornado. You know, a tornado came and wrecked her home. She never knew what hit her. You know what I mean? It contained essentially a walkthrough for everything that needed to be done and accomplished in order to get through the test of the duat. There were monsters everywhere in the afterlife. Tests meant to knock the soul off track, and if you weren't ready, it was easy to get lost. However, there wasn't just one book. John H. Taylor, British Museum's funerary archaeologist expert, said there was a pool of texts, around 200, from which you could choose, but no known manuscript contains every known spell. These books were placed in the coffins of mummified remains, though not in everyone's. Only the upper classes could afford the required guidebooks. The Ka and the Ba. You see this little bird-headed man?
Where? Yeah.
This is what your soul did. This represents the soul, and this is why people show the soul flying away from the body. Well, they put it in the form of a bird to show that it flies, it takes flight and leaves the body, right? But it's the human, and just on another avatar. That's what we get into the Merkaba, right? Which is your spirit vehicle, right? So, hold on. The physical body itself played a big role in the afterlife, though it wasn't an active role. It would be sent on a solar bark across the duat, and throughout the journey, the Ba, that's a manifestation of the Ka, or the soul, would have to return to the body periodically, where it would rest and recover for the next stage of the journey. This is that 40 day and 40 night type of thing the soul goes through when people pass. We're talking about 40 days and 40 nights before they reincarnate. This is what people go through. Right? Each day, the Ba will go on this journey throughout the duat, facing the tests and challenges required of it. Often that meant fighting monsters, appeasing gods, solving puzzles, and passing various trials. And there were two parts to this journey, one for the body and one for the soul. For the body, it has to be mummified so well that it wouldn't deteriorate while the Ba was away. And for the Ba, it needed to pass through its trials successfully so it could return to the body. After all, according to the Journey of the Resurrection by Jari Janek, the Ba is a life-giving force that the body requires. If either portion of the journey derails, the whole thing falls apart. The soul fades into eternal nothingness, and the body decays, as all bodies do. The connection to the night sky. All right. The duat itself is something of a controversial subject among discussions of the Egyptian afterlife. While it is generally meant to refer to the afterlife itself, there's also a meaning that connects it with the stars in the cosmos. According to Sylvia Zago's investigation of the duat in Imagining the Beyond. Shout out to Coppertone. Imagine. In the words of my brother Coppertone, imagine. Hey, any in the building. Ain't that some shit? At the same time. At the same damn time. You know what I'm saying? And I got the goddess in the building, Sheree Reed L. Or the god in the building. However, I'm pretty sure that's the goddess. For sure. But heck no, that's wild. I just said that my brother popped up same time. That's now just like he said, when you say more 2 or 3 times, click your heels or whatever, D Calico gonna pop up. God dang it. I said imagine. And here he go. He popped right up. And let me drop that link, man. Y'all don't feel like building with me? What's up? What's happening? You know what I'm saying? Sister Kenya ain't gonna bite you. Oh, sure. Now I ain't gonna lie. You come up here with that bull. Now I'm just saying, y'all see we calm. So you say it's safe. It's safe. You know what I'm saying? Just don't come with the bull. Yeah. According to Zago, the duat may originally have referred to only one specific location within the journey of the afterlife, but it was later conflated to refer to the entire journey. The link to the cosmos bring about the other. You see how we talking about the cosmos? So that's why I'm telling you it's the moon. You feel me? And that's why we say the 7 levels of heaven. All of that was above. So we're talking about the cosmos. And the cosmos brings about the other connectivity with the duat. That the afterlife itself for Egyptians takes place in the stars. Given the deep connection the gods had with astrology, and in fact, the details can all be connected, as seen in Origin of the Hour and the Gates of the Duat by R.A. Wells, who parallels the gates of the underworld with the various arcs of the stars in the night sky. In a sense, all the gates that the Ba passed through in the afterlife could be seen in the various constellations. So we're doing that on a higher level. You know, whatever the case, the duat itself characterizes the trial of the soul, the portion that requires something of a quest, and without it, the soul is lost to eternal nothingness. Oh shoot! I didn't even see my boy say he'd be right back. I didn't even see him down there. Check back. I'm looking for you. Yeah, the gods' role in life and death. Unlike the Greek gods, who really couldn't care less about any given mortal's journey through life and into death, the Egyptians' gods took a very active role. Let me see, I can probably read it on the other screen. That way I can see everything. Yep. And what happened along the way, while it was mostly an effort to ensure that everyone ended up where they belong, it still allowed for the free will of any given individual while providing some guidance along the way. Let's see, hold on. According to world history, the gods were considered an individual's close friends. Hathor was always close by to provide shade in life, while Selket or Sekhmet, Nephthys, and Kepet greeted newly arrived souls in the afterlife and ensured the safe transit. And it wasn't just arbitrary transportation, like Charon in the Greek underworld. Kevet would bring new souls water and nourishment when they were weary. Then there were Anubis, Thoth, and Osiris, Tahuti and Asar, waiting to judge souls among the host of other gods. While there were trickster gods like Seth in Egyptian mythology. Most of the gods were pretty straight-laced and dedicated to their roles in life and death. You know, depending on how the judgment went, you could be facing an afterlife full of more close contact with the gods. Some souls remained in the house of Osiris for eternity, while others cruised with Ra in his solar bark. Of course, some were eaten by Ammit, who I was just telling you is Sobek, right? But only the unworthy. Everyone else faced a pretty healthy, happy relationship with the gods for all of eternity. Oh shit. Man, my computer going all the way down. Let's see. Let me see what I could do. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it from my phone. It's fucked up. Yeah, I'm switching over to my phone right now because I already know my computer finna drop on me. It's sad. I do it all the time. Like I don't want to charge while I'm using it. Yo, can you hear me? You already knew that was gonna happen. Like always. Bang one thing, gets another. Let me see. Let's say guess. That's me. Hold on. I guess it's been real. You know how they do me all the time. Let me see. Well, I did myself that time. What I'm talking about. But you know, this was an open bill about the Bible. I didn't see too many questions, but you know, we definitely stirred up the pot. Went all around the stratosphere with it. You know, definitely broke down omnipotent and all of the levels of heaven. Kind of just seeing it from like a Reverend Ike kind of perspective. You know what I mean? That's what it do. Shout out to Reverend Ike. Reverend Ike got shake. He was one of the real ones. Let me see.
Cross my heart, can't tell no lie. Broken hearts could kill inside. Broken heart, she's still alive. Guess she the bride, I'm Frankenstein. Rocket start, but it ended fine. When I say a dime, she really fine. Can't take nothing, just give me mine. You say you love me, say it from behind. I say I'm thugging, you see me grind. Might get lost, but I find time. Take your clothes off, that's a fine time. Get the rose bottle, let's wine dine. Slow wobble, let me inside. Gonna show a woman your whole life. You can roll with me, just hold tight. This beat stolen, but it's whole ride.
You wasn't gon' give it to me, so I had to take it, feel me? I'm just like Jay-Z, cause this beat I'm killing it. You wasn't gon' give it to me, so I had to take it, feel me? I'm just like Freddie, cause your dreams I'm killing it. You
It's a ghost, you would think about rope, cause it's just that dope. Will I slip up? Nope. You can give up hope at the end of your rope, cause my time getting close. Man, my rhymes kill opponents. Hell nah, they don't want it. It's my job, yeah, I'm on it. Yeah, free Tony. And all the real niggas wanna throw your hands in the air, and the police might kill you. Shout out to Michael Brown, it should have been in Central Booking. They really took him down when they thought no one was looking. You throwing lies around like you talking to a real kid. I state just facts. You hate the truth? Well, hate that. You slay dudes? I slay tracks. But I'm a criminal. Where they do that, huh? You can tell how it's looking. They declare war on the black man and woman. Stay woke. Keep looking. Since we all gods, guess who's coming? Real spill? We do numbers.
But since we talking about the Bible, I should have been played this.
Take note of Psalms 75:10. All the horns of the wicked I will also cut off, but but the horns of the righteous shall be exalted. Once again, all the horns of the wicked shall be cut off, but the horns of the righteous shall be exalted.
Let's see what this is.
Near the southern border of Georgia in Central Asia lies the small hilltop town of Dmanisi. Excavations here by David Lord Kipanidze of the Georgian National Museum have uncovered the oldest remains of early human ancestors ever seen outside Africa. Field scientists working at the site in the year 2000 uncovered the fossil of a large jawbone that dates back to 1.8 million years ago. 5 years later, in 2005, the team carefully unearthed the large skull that went with the jaw. Together, the fossils make the most complete skull ever found of an early human ancestor alive at that time. The skull is spectacular in its own right. Near the southern border of Georgia in Central Near the southern border of Georgia in Central Asia lies the small hilltop town of Dmanisi. Excavations here by David Lord Kipanidze of the Georgian National Museum have uncovered the oldest remains of early human ancestors ever seen outside Africa. Field scientists working at the site in the year 2000 uncovered the fossil of a large jawbone that dates back to 1.8 million years ago. 5 years later, in 2005, the team carefully unearthed the large skull that went with the jaw. Together, the fossils make the most complete skull ever found of an early human ancestor alive at that time. The skull is spectacular in its own right, but the implications of the fossils have sent shockwaves through the scientific community. The discovery has forced them to rethink the story of early human evolution. That's because the skull, when considered with other remains from the site, shows that early human ancestors known as Homo erectus could look very different to one another. So different, in fact, that fossils thought to come from different species of human ancestors in Africa, such as Homo habilis and Homo rudolfensis, may not have been separate species at all. Instead, the scientists believe that all, or at least most, of these creatures belong to one evolving lineage of Homo erectus. The discovery has challenged our fundamental understanding of early human evolution.
Yeah. You know, I just had to show that because that's definite, fucking science, fucking their heads up. That same type of thing happened in America when they were studying, Lucy and Lucia and all them. Like all of the different skulls couldn't have been, just one kind of people that they thought it was.
Yeah, but they set her on fire.
Said who on fire?
Zia. They let her burn for 6 hours.
What you mean?
After they did their tests and all that stuff, the place that she was at caught on fire.
Oh shit! Damn.
And they burned for 6 hours. And there was some other things.
That's the ancestors saying, "Don't touch me, be it."
No, I think that's them, so nobody can test it again.
I mean, it could be both ways. Looked at both ways. Maybe the ancestors got into that one who thought he was doing something evil. So he did what the ancestors wanted because they was mad by that product. Touching, I know I'd be mad. They dig one of my grandmas up.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You can pull up my grandma.
In the game Candyland, why were the blacks depicted as a delicacy. And notice the chakras on the gingerbread man, and obviously on no one else. Notice the Moor in Moorish castles. This seems like Iberian architecture. The brown gingerbread man is in their dreams and thoughts. The chakra-colored brown man is the center of attention and is being pointed at on every game board. And notice the Moorish architecture again. Notice the indigenous brown man, the true owner of this candy land.
Yep. What's the land of milk and honey?
India Superior.
You know what I mean? Like, are we standing on the land of milk and honey? So that would make this candy land.
Not anymore.
I mean, it still is. That's probably the problem. It's so damn candy. That motherfuckers stole that shit. You know what I'm saying?
GMO land.
You know, people tend to, children tend to steal candy.
Check this one out. From my main man, DeCalico. Rock Slater Promotion.
I couldn't help, that's the way it is. I've been sitting in the back waiting patiently. I ain't Simon, but it's like that cause I say it is. I don't like to talk shit like cash, but whoop, there it is. Call them straight glass cause they see through. Since you in class, you might learn watch what we do. Give you a pass, cause I don't let them watch how we move. It's straight gas, big bags and stay lethal. So back up, I'll leave you flowing like a gas pump. Act up, I flip lava colder than Alaska. I met Pac in the spirit word, he told me I'm the last one. At my pinnacle, I was really Himalayan.
At my pinnacle, I was really Himalayan. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. You know what I'm saying? But
You have a nice voice.
Appreciate that. Yeah. I don't like the rappers with them little young ass voices and little girly voices. I'd be like, nah, I'd rather listen to a female rapper.
And to think when we first met, I was trying to go to war with you.
At all times. But now you just like that. You're like, everybody up here on TikTok can get the smoke. You know what I'm saying? I'm like that too. I'm like that. For real. When I came on YouTube, that's all I wanted was the smoke. You know what I'm saying? Yes, 2023. I'm done with all that shit.
Yeah, I don't be wanting to smoke. I'm just not gonna let people try to change my views if I don't agree.
Yeah.
If they're talking some sense, then I'm willing.
Like this right here. Watch this.
Before you get into an argument with someone, ask yourself, is this motherfucker even mentally mature enough to grasp the concept of different perspectives? If they're not, there is no point engaging with them. Save your time, save your energy, save your peace of mind, and walk the fuck away.
Yeah.
I definitely agree with that. You know what I mean?
I gotta get there. I'm not there yet.
I know what you mean. It's just some advice, Hold on, what's this?
You never heard of a female taking a man out? Yeah. She's desperate. Okay. She's desperate. Old women. It's called a cougar. Women only take men out and pay for dates when they've lost their sexual value. Go back and look at the internet during tax season. You're going to see a lot of good-looking guys with fat big. Why are the good-looking guys with fat big, brother? Okay, so if the females are... Brother, why are the fat bitches with together? Oh, why are they together? Well, that could be a lot of reasons. Brother, stop playing. Pay like they the memes during tax season? Pay like they weigh. Women who pay for dates have lost sexual value. What you said was, what about women who pay for dates? Those women have no sexual value. Brother, what is the oldest profession known to man? I would say prostitution. Why? Because it's sex. Because you don't got value. Pussy got value.
Shout out to Crumb TV.
Speaking from more perspective, nothing but money but silver and gold. My ancestors even did it, but it's never getting old. As much as a casket costs, when I fly, wrap me in gold. Notice I didn't say die, cause you'll never kill my soul. Got patience, but ain't on no couch. Knew it wasn't safe, but knew we was about it. End up in the cage, came back out. Had to rethink, had to reroute. Could've went up north, but stayed down south. Tampa got me, Florida out. I'm about to see what Georgia by. Watch Elite, New York it out. Treat the map like a fork and pot. When I say running back, I'm doing a lot. Stay out the kitchen, it's too hot. My chicks gon' miss me like Tupac. I'm too hot, I want too much. Master Musa, who is that? I won't throw that. My people can use all that. Money.
Man, a nigga just want money.
The Maya Blue. The Maya Blue are more than just the inspiration behind the Avatar movie. This tribe of Mayans are the only people to truly cover themselves in blue anciently. So obviously, they are the predecessor to the movie Avatar, as well as a distinction or a close connection also to the Hindu, who gods are always in blue. And maybe this is the battle of the gods.
For belts to asses, we turn nigga sons to bastards. He in school.
Real, the Maya Blue. You know?
Well, the Egyptian blue has a arsenic in it. It's not natural.
I mean, that's the type of stuff we can read, but you know, can we prove it? You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna lie, like the people who give us that kind of information, they hate those black people. And they hate all black people. Like, it's just some people, like when they see people that's mixed, and they might not consider mixed people black because they know they got a part of them, you know? But when they see in real niggas, oh yeah, they don't give a damn where you from. They don't like you. Trust that. You know, so
I wouldn't know.
They can never come out with that kind of hate. They got to keep that on the wraps. But I know how they feel. I know they hate them. The thing is, we doing it. That's what I can't subscribe to. It's plenty of so-called black people that are just not my cup of tea. You know, but it's not based on how they look or anything like that or where they from. No, if I don't like them, it's not that. It's gonna be internal. It's gonna be mental. Something either good or bad about them mentally.
Like people I used to hang around with now on TikTok, I just see that they got ugly souls
Feel me?
and they're narcissists and they won't accept the truth when it's slapping them in the face.
That good old cognitive dissonance.
Yeah, just because they want to be right. They won't swallow their pride. But we know what it is because you're talking about it every day in your lives. Not so funny now, is it? Sometimes I wish I can go through there and like, there's one girl in there, I just want to beat her up so bad.
I know what you mean. Them stalkers. And then I'm getting banned every time, man. It don't make no sense.
Yeah. Why?
I've been
So
avoiding it.
what was said? What was? Oh, yeah. You said somebody was in the live.
Yeah, somebody in the comment section was hating.
I didn't make you a mod.
Probably not. I don't think so. I don't think so.
I think I did.
That was my first time, catching you live.
Was it? Oh yeah, that's right.
On your channel, yeah.
Oh yeah, because you didn't even. I thought you seen me before.
Your other channel though. You got so many channels now. Come on now. For real.
Yeah, I don't like not being able to go live.
Yeah, I need your boy to hook me up for my backup channel.
He don't talk to me no more.
Oh yeah, he lame.
But I can tell you where he is. He'll do it for you. But
yeah, I friended him. I can't even stand that dude. I did not know that was him.
Who, Dr. No Job?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can't even stand him. Like we've been bumped heads like last year. When I first started even dealing with TikTok.
Yeah, he got mad at me because I said, like the night before we agreed, we're not going to bring up Africa and America. We're going to say that we're indigenous to the whole world. And then he brings up Africa and then try to something about America.
And they lucky I can't pull up images right now. I would have pulled up what's his name? I forget this. What's that African? It might be Papa Shango or something like that. I think it was Papa Shango, the wrestling WWF back in the days. Man, he looked just like Papa Shango, man. And don't make no dang sense.
Yeah, I guess he's gone against the indigenous people and Haitians and stuff now.
Man, he going against his own culture. He from the island some damn well. He look like he from Barbados or something.
He lives in where do you say he live at?
New York, some type of. Oh, yeah, up north. I know that.
Yeah, I know. I told him he was a Moor. He told me he wasn't.
I do that like. Now he hate the Moors. That's what I'm saying. Like, see, y'all don't be realizing like all y'all hate the Moors, right?
No, I don't hate anybody.
Sis, I'm just giving you my perception. I put you over there with them because you hate the Moors. You hate the Moors, like not physically, like you don't, but I'm talking about on social media, y'all hate the Moors.
I don't trust the Moors, but I really don't trust nobody.
Hey, so watch this.
I don't trust the Africans though, for sure.
See, this is what I'm saying. The biggest thing is people try to throw in the Moors in Africa. Y'all African. So then even if we go along with that, the Africans saying fuck the Moors too. So it's like we not allowed in Africa, we not allowed in America, we not allowed in Europe, we not allowed.
Isn't that how it went back in the day? That's how it went back in the day, right? Y'all were kicked out everywhere.
Man, that's what it is, huh? God damn, we were barred. We shadow banned. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to D Calico, Shadow Man. Hey, I'm shot myself out. God damn, it's crazy. I guess when I said I'm a Moor, I asked to be Shadow Man. Shit.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
got people that don't like me. As soon as they see me come in, they block me. Like I went into Israelites live today, and I just told the guy that was up there, I said, when you're done, can we talk? And the host just muted me. I'm like, damn, I didn't even say nothing yet.
Yeah, that's like Clubhouse. Like that lame junk. I ain't been on there in about 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. I don't know. It's been a long time. It's been months. That junk is lame. And then I never used to go on there anyway. I used to go on there like once a month. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I thought TikTok was the shit. I thought I was gonna find nothing but knowledge and people doing what I do. They whack as hell.
Now
Like
they are.
even the content creators, like the ones with all the followers. I don't know why they got that many followers. You can't tell me why. I don't know.
There's a drama.
Yep.
People love drama.
Yep.
Do low vibrational things, and you'll get a lot of followers.
Yep. Like, watch this. Do you think? I'm just saying, like, out of all these people that's claiming America, are all of them really from America?
The ones, maybe, all of them claiming America. I mean, I'm gonna say they are. Well, yeah, because there's not really that many of us, and the ones there are, they pretty much got like some history already from their people.
I ain't gonna lie, there's a lot of y'all, right?
Is it?
It's what, man? See, I ain't gonna lie, you don't be on all social media, but you're gonna notice that's all it is on YouTube. You know, YouTube is nothing but when you talk about black people in the conscious community. You know, the new majority are Aboriginal.
Oh, see, yeah. So I don't know them. I only know the ones I see on TikTok.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty good, close family. That one guy, he kind of gets on my nerves.
Yeah, same thing with YouTube. Like they are a family. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of times they fight. The family be fighting the family because they really just black folks. I ain't lying, and I mean black folks, like hood, like hood niggas. They is not, for the majority, the most part, they are not civilized yet. You know what I mean? They still rambug. They still, real crunk. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I just know I'm getting tired of I'm gonna say their name because I don't care. I'm getting tired of Mo and Susan.
Oh yeah, I know. For real. When you stay off their live, it make it really be dead over there. When you're not over there.
Yeah, that's what people. Yeah, that's what people. That's what people be saying. They were like, well, they used to. Now they. I mean, he won't even let me up no more. I think it was the I'm not African profile.
Oh yeah, every time you pop up like that.
Yeah, I do it on purpose. Yeah, I do it on purpose. And shooting, I just he's so okay. He has a crush on Mo.
Damn.
You could tell because like he gets like stars in his eyes when he talks about him. Then nigga making videos about him and shit.
Damn. I mean, he admired a man,
Oh, he too damn grown for that.
I mean, now he know that man is more intelligent than him.
Okay, but
Mo, like you made me pay attention to him because you always, bring him up. But now Mo is like intellectual. You feel me? He's not right all the time, but he's intellectual. Like he's not no dummy at all.
No, he's smart as hell. And he's smart as hell. Like his stepdaughter or whatever, she's 16, graduated with her master's degree at 16.
See, yeah. He got it's in him. Then it ain't on him. It's in him. But
he used to say to me, he said, "Don't be messing this up with Trinity, my daughter and stuff." But I just couldn't act right. Well, that's because he was trying to take my spirituality away and shit. He's trying to make me more logical like him, and that's not where I needed to be.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
No,
I think that's what us men do. We try to like push that because that's what we are. We're logic.
No, but my thing is though, but you still got the spiritual side and stuff. Now him straight logic. If you can't prove it, he don't want to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, and then his wife over there sabotaging shit. It is what it is. She probably did what's best anyway. I probably would have pushed her out the way.
You know what I mean? I know how it go.
Nah, he was too young for me anyway. He was 33.
What? Okay. Well, shoot. I'm gonna give him more credit than that. Yeah, he's sharp. As far as his mental faculties, he only 33.
Yeah, he's 33.
But I know some other dudes out here the same age. They dumb as a box of rocks, and they up on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Jacking their joke. Like that. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like, yeah, he all right to be that age. Put it like that. As far as his knowledge. But he gladly says he don't know a lot of things. So that's what's up,
And Mo these days is fucking a narcissist out his ass.
I don't know. They get humble when I come around. Because they know I disagree with a lot of that shit, but they be humble.
Lately, like used to not do shit like that. And now, like if I say something, he be coming for me, and then I tell him to shut the F up and stuff. Because he be making me mad. I'm gonna tell it. I'm gonna tell the secret. I'm not a killer, but don't push me.
James Naismith, right? So what I'm saying is, look, they want us to think that these motherfuckers invented the game of basketball. When what does he have? He has a ball, of course made of rubber, and a basket. And they want you to think that the people who invented baskets and balls, the Olmecs had rubber balls, brother, in 5,000 years ago. So what I'm saying, they want you to think that the people who invented balls and baskets, they was weaving baskets, making balls, and you trying to say we ain't never do that? We ain't never just drop the ball in the basket? Like we as a kid, nobody never thought to shoot the ball in there or toss it in there or do it. Man, they got like fucked up. You know what I'm saying? We invented the basket. We invented the ball. And you trying to say he invented the basketball.
Lies they tell.
Yep, that's all they do. I get on my nerves.
There goes some more of them lies right here. What you know about that?
No. I don't even know who that first lady is.
That's the basically Obama.
Oh, I know Obama's daughter, so-called daughter.
Yeah, Sasha, right? But the woman, her and her husband, are doctors, and they're the Obama's doctors, right? The father,
Their kid. Oh yeah.
her husband is Obama's personal doctor, and she might be the wife's doctor, but regardless, she's the wife of Obama's doctor.
The wife is a husband.
I know what you're talking about. I know all about Michael. But what I'm saying is, this Anita Blanchard is the wife of Obama's doctor. I believe that, they're both doctors, her and her husband. And, they rented their children. You feel me?
I believe.
Yeah, they rented the children of Anita Blanchard and her husband. And I don't think we got to put Michelle Obama next to Sasha to compare. Does she look like Anita or Michelle? I don't think we have to do that. Do you think it's humanly possible for a woman to birth a daughter that does not look anything like her?
Yeah, my daughter's kind of.
Your daughter's what?
They don't. Under the older ones really don't. They got something.
So do they look nothing like you?
They really look more like their dad, I guess.
I know. I understand that. That's a good thing for them to also look like their dad, but you can't take away whatever they look like their mother as. Also, you know what I mean? They got the whole XX from their XX mother.
Their dads weren't really that cute, so thank goodness I came in the picture, or they would have been a hot mess.
You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. So obviously the daughters have their mother's feature. They have their mother X chromosomes. You know what I mean? Like,
maybe I'm a Y.
Don't do it. We don't want to imagine.
Maybe my name is Kenneth.
Hey, god dang. Open bill with Sister Kenny. God dang. You know what I mean?
No, I'm just playing.
Please be playing, please.
No, but sometimes I do wish I was a man, though.
Wish you had old Y chromosome.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't like being a woman. It's boring.
Y'all have to be so civil, so civilized. You know, if you were a man, you could just let your hair hang down.
Yeah, ho.
You know.
I have a straight 304.
Yeah, I think everyone would be saying that. But shit, man, you'll be scared straight. If you was a man in this day and age, you'll be scared straight. You know, it's so many diseases out there. And then it's so many traps out there, like child support, and you know what I'm saying? Just picking the wrong woman. You know what I mean? Anything. Like, nah, you'll be scared straight. Y'all think it's easy being a man? What?
In a man's world.
Shh, nah, don't believe that. Them days over with. Hell no. Whatever, you know, the woman that said that, she just, you know, wanted her man to feel good. But real talk, like, there's never been a man
now
that was in power that didn't have a wife. If you got a wife, then you might well say she in power also.
I hope she wouldn't be this wicked.
You talking about what? This right here? Anita Blanchard. If I was on my computer, I'd pull them up. Father too. The father and the oldest daughter look a lot alike.
Oh, do they?
Heck yeah. Malia Obama.
Malaya, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she look a lot like her dad. So they
Oh,
had,
Michael Obama. I mean, yeah,
yeah,
Michelle. She do look like a, but I mean, she's a pretty good man. She got the voice down pat and everything.
pretty good actor.
Yeah, I don't think that's a man.
What, Michael?
Yeah, because the voice is too good.
Too good.
But maybe I need to go listen to her again because I never really listened to her while people are saying she's a man.
I mean, it's other reasons. You know, I wish I had the images, but I ain't got to bring those up. But just when you study female, a woman's physiology, like right now, if you look at your hand, like look at the palm, like look at your hand and you look at your fingers, right? You see your ring finger. Your ring finger, like you got your middle finger, your ring finger, and you got that index finger that you point with, right?
Your pointer?
Yeah. On a woman's hand, your ring finger is shorter than your index finger. It's shorter. On a man's hand, the ring finger is longer than that index finger because that ring finger shows testosterone. You know, I hope everybody listening looked at their hand.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like you look at your hand.
One is, oh my God. One is shorter on one side and one's equal on the other side.
It could be equal, but I'm telling you, it's gonna be shorter. You know, relatively, it's not gonna be longer. Because men's ours is longer. We don't mean barely and all that. We mean no, it's longer. Right? Everybody can tell. So that shows testosterone. You feel me? So women don't have that. So there's no need for that much testosterone to have produced in her to make that ring finger long like that. That's not how that go. Yep. And then even when we're dealing with the shoulders, like you can look at the head, like women don't have large heads.
I got a big head.
No, I mean you could say that. No, but your head is not big next to a man. Like you have a brother? Do you have a brother?
I have a brother, sister.
Huh?
Yeah, I have a brother.
And does he have a big head?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so.
Your brother got a little head.
I don't know. I really never paid attention to his head.
Is your head bigger than his head?
My baby daddy said that I had a big head and I was head of the class. And
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, that's cool. I mean, I got a daughter that got a nice one. You know what I mean? For real. What I'm saying is, it's just a thing about a male's head. And then girls have all that hair on their head, so we can't quite see it like you can a boy's, unless it's braided up or something. But still, like not just the skull. You don't have to just talk about that, but definitely the shoulders. Like a woman, her shoulders are not wider than her hips. Maybe a girl, maybe because they don't have hips or whatever. But when we talking about those motherly hips, a woman's shoulders are not wider than those hips. But men are. all men, our shoulders are wider than our damn hips. You know what I'm saying? We should be square at the hip, and we should be broad at the shoulder. You know what I mean? That's just how men are shaped. That's the physiology. So when you seeing a woman with these wide ass shoulders, you know, yeah, big man. What up, bro? You know what I mean? You know, now it's some malnutrition women that I can't include in this. You know, they might be so skinny that yes, their shoulders are bigger than their hips. But for the most part, this stands true. Yep. So that's why, like we got a culture that almost protects those kind of people. Because watch this. Let's say the Megan Thee Stallions. Let's say I'm trying to analyze her images, her photos, and see if she's a real woman. Well, we're in a culture where women do the same thing the trans do. They wear these long ass fingernails. They didn't know the whole point of these long ass fingernails is to hide the damn length of the ring finger. You know, so we cannot tell by looking at their hands, unless they show the bottom of their hand, which they even bend their damn wrists back in the days, you know. They're not trying to show that. What I'm saying is these ones that are really acting like women definitely are not showing that, not purposely. So they got these long ass nails on, hiding all of that. You know, people can buy hips. Nowadays, we're in the day and age where you can go buy some hips. You can get a BBL and have you some damn hips tomorrow. You know, like it's crazy out here. So we can't even judge the physiology. Just got to be careful. That's why I said if you was a man, you'd be scared straight. You'd be begging that one woman just to be with you, just her. Even though it's women outside stalking your ass, but guess what, man? I just want you, baby. I just want you. I just want you. I just want you. I just want you. I don't want nobody else. I'm scared of these bitches. You know what I'm saying? For real. Excuse my language. I ain't lying. I'm scared of the real women also sometimes. You know what I mean? It's just like that. You gotta be. You gotta be. That don't make them know, you know what I'm saying? They ain't necessarily good or good for you. It's ugly out here. It's ugly. I think y'all want to be a man. Oh, man. Look what we up against. We up against too much. Come on now. It don't make no sense. You know, like I wanted to put these pictures up of these people with that damn makeup, man. It should be a crime. Like they shouldn't be allowed. I ain't gonna lie, makeup might have to be outlawed. Let me see if I can put this damn picture up. To break your heart. I think I can put it up. Let me add this real quick. What I did. Damn. I don't even know where it's at. I don't even know what this is. Let me see. I know the one I'm looking for. It just break my heart. It should be a crime.
I want to see it now.
You know what I'm saying? Certain people put on makeup. It should be a crime. It's like, how you get away with that? You know, it's like false advertisement type of thing. You know what I mean? All that.
Somewhere in the middle, I think I lied a little. I said if we took it there, I wasn't gonna change, but that went out the window. Yeah, put my mind at ease, trickled down my spine. Oh, you look so pretty, please. Every single night, I need your hands on me. When your kisses climb, oh, you give me sweet relief. Make me feel so pretty. Would you help me out, please?
Was that it?
Yeah, you like that, don't it?
I didn't see it. I didn't see no makeup.
No, that wasn't it. That wasn't it at all. What I was looking for. I was trying to find it, but I ain't find it. I think it was a video. It was. I think I saved it, but not on my phone. I saved it where I could show it on my computer, but I ain't. You know, my computer had me. It's dead. This is a donut. I'm charging it up. Yeah.
Oops. Damn.
Yeah, I wish I could though. But I ain't gonna lie. Put it like this. I done seen where they put makeup on a potato. On a fucking potato, and put a head wrap on the potato, and it looked like an East Indian woman. I'm talking about. It was kind of cute. You know what I mean? To be honest, I'm like, that's a damn potato. Oh hell no! Fuck this, man. That makeup, man. It's criminal. It's criminal. You know. I done seen people look like Beyonce. I'm talking about it's a woman that was on TikTok. I'm talking about she looked so much like Beyonce, but when she put her makeup on, you know what I mean? They go for twins. When she take that makeup off, you be like, oh man, Beyonce ain't all that.
Crazy.
Oh man. Come on. Like, why he the only person in New York with some Florida wigs? Like he got his hair like he from Florida, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, get off our style, man. You trying to make that New York? Are you trying to put New York up on our style? What's going on, son? You know, it's cool when they do it. It's a problem when we do it. Fuck them. As soon as he do it, it's cool as hell. You know, anybody from Florida do it because we ain't no billionaire. We not billionaires. If we do it, we some fools. Jay-Z do it, it's cool. You know what I mean? Man, motherfucker made me sick.
There we go. At least I told the laundry folks. Oh. I think it's almost time for me to get on TikTok and harass some folks. Early in the morning. What time is it? 4:45?
Yep. 14.
I should go see if Yaju Judah and them's over there on a Beagle.
Yeah, Beagle been around a long time too, but I ain't never really like it.
It's okay. I mean,
I ain't never seen anybody really put no knowledge.
Oh no, they very low vibrational over there.
Whoa.
Like it was like one, it's supposed to be like spiritual live, and I get in there and there's one guy talking about he's Jesus' brother, but he's in there cussing up a storm, and the host is getting ready to go charge up another girl on her live.
Let me crank them up.
Reason why priests, monks, and yogis traditionally have been celibate. Today, all but a tiny few know why they are practicing celibacy, because the true purpose has become lost. Quite simply, if your energy is going into producing more sperm or eggs, as the case may be, then there is not as much to fuel the rising of Kundalini, which activates the higher chakras. Kundalini is life energy, which is also sexual energy. When awareness becomes less focused on animal urges and is put into the objects reflective of the higher chakras, that energy flows up the spine and to those chakras. Many of the tantric practices teach how to master sexual energy so that it can be used for higher spiritual evolution.
Your Kundalini should be on point.
Yep. See, it's really because, you know, sperm is like taken away from a man's mind. Sperm literally has cerebral fluid in it. We all know what cerebral fluid is, you know, that brain juice, that brain fluid. There's a large percent of cerebral fluid in there. So like my master teacher, Dr. Aline Melbay, always says that the sperm travels up the spine to basically the pineal and travels back down before we, you know, create or whatever, before we climax, you know, so it's going up that spine and getting that cerebral fluid.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. Only got like 5 pumps in the last 6 years. That's all right, though. That's all right, though.
You know what I mean? Hey, that's a lot of Kundalini energy. You know what I'm saying?
I was kind of upset with myself. I said, man, I should have not even let him stick it in. Waste. So, but that don't count though, right? It's still 6 years,
you know, mano y mano. Yeah, you're right. That don't count. You know what I'm saying? You know, mano y mano. That's how we would say it. Man, you know, we definitely gonna be like, hey, man, nigga, that shit don't count, nigga. It's crazy. But you know, if other people try to make that judgment for us, then there's gonna always be a problem.
Doesn't count.
You smell me?
Yeah, you know, like after it went sour, the relationship, I was really mad. I really wanted to hurt him over that, though. But I couldn't let my colonizer.
I don't let the strippers grab me, I grab her, cause they'll run up on you like athletes for dollars. So you gotta find a dime piece to corner. Don't like the ones with small cheeks, like clappers. You find that all the fine freaks go faster. Ain't no way around it, have cash, sir. Bet she like the way I pound it, her ass hurt. They wanna get from round me, that's absurd. Your friend said you like me, but I like her. I fucked the first and second places, but not third. We can go to your place, let's chat more. Take off your clothes so I can see your tats more, or see your back more. Face down, ass up, her ass at the top of the pole. Now that's what's up. Now bring your ass down here with time. Shall I pick you up? You like the fuck laying down, or should I hold you up? Do you like to smear it round? Like makeup. Got all these bitches watching me like Jacob. Get jewels on the nipples and click. Who's I, sir? Don't ask me if I wanna dance, I just want her. You can say you want me, I want her. She should let me cut, please, like doctors. Bitches say they love me, I love her. I choose what I love, cause they say love hurts. You can say you want me, I want her. She should let me cut, please, like doctors. Bitches say they love me, I love her. I choose what I love, cause they say love her.
That was your song?
Yeah. Old stuff. Some of that old stuff, you know, I do it all. Well, I used to. You know what I mean? Now when I make music, it's like this.
This ain't no military secret. They don't care.
As I stared down the darkest road, I had to come to the conclusion that that road is home. And we all in this position cause this world is wrong, and I gotta carry the torch till my baby's grown. Jumped off the porch at first cause my head was strong. You care about jury, I care about your hair and bone. I might be a king, but don't want you to care about throne. I want you to know your genes is the heir to the throne. We parted the sea, that's why we invented the boat. From pillar to post, been the first who been it the most. You're visiting Earth, you're alien, call me your host. Adam and Eve was babies 6,000 ago. That would be around 4,000 BC. You seen all my talents, now you wanna be me. I'm so many leagues above your head, it's a deep sea. And I don't think you all can dive beyond 10 feet. You couldn't run as fast on land with 10 feet. You're a kind of man, but you're not a god, see? I'm metaphysical, I see things you cannot see. I see hate, that's jealous, you're not me. I stole a plate, otherwise I can't eat. The U.S. trying to kill you, now that's beef. But I won't let them kill you without me. There's only one way to live, and that's free. Who they care about?
But you're not black.
All I wanna say is that.
Remember, we only get black people. Yeah, we leave black people, right?
They don't really care about us. 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 White nationalists, black activists. It's a double-edged sword beside you with. I would die to get the freedoms that we deserve. To the day I fly, let them know these ain't just words. I want the truth to be heard. Matter of fact, I go first like everything taught to us was in reverse. Like black is the absence of color. But what color? Scratch that. In fact, we're brothers, mitochondrially, but not paternally. It's not absurd to me, does not require surgery. I'm not a hybrid, so there's no manipulating me. I'm not a tyrant, so no power stripped of me. You stole my rights at birth, I stole them back at 18. That's improper. Now I'm improper your persona. And on your driver's license, don't put organ donor. It's just one of the devices to put you in a coma. Who they care about?
And the crazy thing about it is, our people don't even care about that kind of music.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you should be a conscious rapper.
You know, it's too much like right.
I'll be your manager.
Hey, they don't want that. Trust me.
No, they do want it. They want it.
They need it. You know what I mean?
These people want it. This is the time to do it.
Man, I guess I'm ahead of my time then, because I've been doing that.
No, you have to get that energy. It wasn't that time then.
Yeah, it had to grow. For real.
It wasn't that time then.
Like I didn't want to start teaching first. I wanted to sneak it into the music, but You know, I was gonna be a professor through the lyrics. You know,
You can still be one.
you right. But I plan on definitely taking it to another level as far as, you know, a lot of people feel like you can't rap when you get older because they rapping about bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But if
First
you
of all,
rapping,
you gotta not think about your age. When you think about your age, you age yourself. So you're not old.
yeah, that's a good way to put it.
And then you can reverse age with burdock root and Asian pear. Juice it. Well, that's what I heard.
Well, you know, just by basically taking care of yourself. Burdock root is one of those, you know, super nutritious things, you know.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say just that, but just taking care of yourself, period.
Yeah, I mean, from now on, but you can reverse it. They said you can reverse the aging. Like I'm gonna get me some.
Yeah, you know, that's just the thing about melanin anyways. You know, melanin puts aging on pause. Like even when it comes to
But
muscle.
this other stuff out here speeds our aging up.
Yeah, it's just breathing. I ain't lying. Oxygen.
I heard that.
Oxygen kills you.
Yeah, oxygen. We turn to rust.
Yeah, we rust. You know, oxidation of the cells is what it's called. You know, but oxidation of the cells, when the cellular death. You feel me? Oxidation of the cells. So we have to breathe. So oxygen has to be transported to our cells. So they have to die. Well, you know, it's just a process.
No, it's not. We can beat death.
It's called as far as the oxidation thing, we got antioxidants. You know, it's certain fruits and veggies like pomegranates, bananas, even mangoes are antioxidant. You know? Yeah. So antioxidants do the opposite. They repair cells because, you know, they cut the oxygen off of the cell. You know? It's almost like fasting. It's like the cell is fasting. But look what we're eating. We're eating something that's still, you know, considered a fruit. You know what I'm saying? It's food. But it's like fasting. But it's literally like fasting.
These people are evil.
That's for sure.
And I know that, and I know the Africans are part of it.
I mean, there are Africans that are a part of it. There are Americans that are a part of it. There are Chinese that are a part of it. Like, you got all of the evil people.
But we already know the Chinese are evil.
I mean, that's where the Asian is, where they get the Caucasus Asian. The Caucasus Asian comes from the Asian. So yeah, we know some evil motherfuckers over there. Hell yeah.
They're all evil.
Yeah, but I like the Japanese.
No, they're evil too. They can get it too.
I'm rocking. I like them. I like them. Like I'm still the jury still ain't out on Russia. I still don't know how bad Russia really is.
Yeah,
I know how bad they tell us.
Yeah, like Putin. Like I always liked Putin. But obviously they're all in cahoots because they would have been went to war if they were really going to war.
No, what it is. It's just like it's crazy. It reminds me of some prison type shit, you know, or even some hood type shit, right? Motherfuckers, if they a little worried about you, they don't want to come at you, but they'll send somebody else at you, right? And it's almost like a test. It's like if he can't beat him, then he can't beat me. You know what I'm saying? Then you have to pass that test. You have to beat that one up. Boom, boom, boom.
But maybe Putin's not doing nothing because If there's an Anunnaki.
No, the U.S. is doing that with him. They sent their little peon Ukraine to try to, fight him, right? Because the U.S., all that money that they sent was really just U.S. weaponry. So the Ukrainians getting their ass whooped with all U.S. weapons. So it's like the U.S. is fighting. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Now the U.S. about to take it to the next level and bring in billions of dollars of tanks. You feel me? They're going to bring billions and billions of dollars worth of tanks, of their best tanks. So it's like the U.S. is at war.
They're not at war. They're all sleeping in the same bed.
What I'm saying is,
it's
almost like a tune-up fight. In boxing, they have tune-up fights, right? A guy wants to fight a superstar. Before he fights that superstar, he needs to fight a star or somebody similar that fights like that guy. Fight somebody that's his height, that that's just like him as best as you can, so that you can get ready for him. So the Russia is having a tune-up fight with Ukraine, and obviously it's going to be with the U.S. because it's like saying, okay, you want to help him? Well, when I'm done kicking his ass, I'm gonna come over there and whoop your ass for trying to help him. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody trying to jump in your fight, but you got this fight under control. Like, it's like, hey, bro, when I'm done beating him up, you got to see me. You know what I'm saying? So Ukraine is like one of the largest parts of Russia. So with them taking that over, that's major. That makes Russia way more larger. Like, it's whoa. It's a takeover. And once they do that, like, the U.S. can come get some. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, what you gonna do? Like, they'll put them people into slavery. What they're gonna do is they're gonna save white folks from being slaves in 2023. Is they gonna go over there and save them? They might want to try, and that's when it's gonna hit the fan.
Bring them over here.
What'd you say? You said somebody over here.
I said that no, they're gonna bring them over here.
Exactly. Come on now, ain't that some bullshit?
Because they're people not producing. They don't want to be. Well, they already are the minority, but they don't want to make it obvious.
Oh yeah, they don't want to blow them up and get rid of them for real. Then they really lose their numbers. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah, but I mean, the reason I say I don't know about people, I remember when Omar Gaddafi was assassinated. That I remember the only person that spoke out was Putin.
They put that man in the back of a truck. I watched him do that man like that. That was dirty.
Yep. But just the night before, the U.S. had dropped a bomb on his mansion. They bombed it and killed his sons, and probably his lady. They blew the place up with missiles. But he just so happened not to be there. Like you say, they caught him and drug him out in the middle of the street and beat him and killed him like it wasn't nothing. On camera, they carried out the hit. But Putin was the only one that spoke out against that. Like, he was the only leader that said something. And I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got balls, and he gonna say however he wants, whatever he feel. Cause he he a leader also. He was like, I'm sitting here at the UN with you motherfuckers, just like he did. and y'all backstabbed him and blew him up, man, I don't know if I trust you motherfuckers. You know, I see what type of shit y'all on. I'm gonna start blowing y'all up too. So that's why Ukraine got to go. Everything got to go. Putin
he was getting into Biden when Biden first got in. They were getting into it.
Yeah. Because you know he's with Ukraine. You know his son robbed Ukraine. Like he hit them up for a lot of money, and like 30 million. And he was supposed to go to prison, of course, just like Brittany Griner did by some marijuana. You know what I'm saying? So-called whatever that was. Like what it was, I feel like Russia really had an ultimatum. Like they had probably put an ultimatum on the U.S. since they over here beating up Ukraine. They probably told the U.S. if you don't release my motherfucking my guy from your prison, if you don't release my boys from your prison, I'm gonna set it off on you motherfuckers.
They didn't want to look weak, so they made it look like that girl.
Yeah, they act like the girl was locked up, and she got free. We swapped her out. She just got caught with weed. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We let out a terrorist for a weed head. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We had to do it for the people. Yeah. Nah. You ain't want Putin to come over here and give you that smoke. You know what I'm saying? Won't be no White House. For real.
Yeah, Putin and America's the only, no, I think in one more country, I think, no, maybe it's just them two, the only countries that got smallpox.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yep.
We got in the building. Okay. Got my cousin in the building. Okay, got Big O in the building. You know what I'm saying? We got Peace. I'm Kiera in the building. Peace to all. You know what I mean? I got my cousin sitting in the cut. You feel me? He said that's what Prince said.
Oh shit.
For sure. Y'all wonder who hit the like on Facebook, I see. Yeah, that's cuz. That's what's up. Tapping in early.
I wonder who's on TikTok. Probably nobody. They were getting mad at me earlier. I get on there and on Vance's live, and I was like, and they're talking, and I was telling them about my ancestry, and then Tabitha comes in, and I really don't like her because she's a pretendian, and she's sitting there, and I was like, you know what? I said I'm not going to be indigenous anymore. You can be indigenous. I'm going to be Jewish instead. And they were like, King, you can't go over there and colonize people.
Yeah. Nigga.
I was like, they're like, that's Palestine's land. It's like, I mean, I should reap the benefits somewhere. And then she was like, you hate us. I don't hate nobody. Y'all stop saying that.
That's why they don't like the Moors, because we got our hands in every pot, like to almost, you know what I mean, to the point that we everywhere. So people don't like that. Like, I don't understand it. I don't even care.
We don't like y'all because
y'all don't know.
Because you're civilized beast.
No, y'all civilized the beast.
No, y'all were the ones that taught them how to wash their ass. They could have died in the Black Plague.
Nah, we forced them. We forced them to take a bath, but we didn't teach them really because they still weren't taking a bath. What I'm saying is that when they came over here, They didn't know nothing. Y'all taught them every
Y'all,
damn thing.
y'all told them where we were.
No. Heck no. Heck no. Man, the storm brought them over here. That's all that is. Like they were sailing. When you sailing, you going with a wind, damn that take you. They could row a little bit, but you know they ain't row 2,000 miles. You know what I mean? Like, nah, they ain't do that. But they definitely came with those equatorial wind currents. You know what I'm saying? The equator.
You need to help me find some dirt on Rick Kittles.
Who is that?
The Ancestry DNA test man.
Oh, yeah, that dude, that funny. Yeah, I know you're talking about. The little black dude.
Yeah. You need to help me. I know he got some. I tried to look him up on Ancestry and all that stuff, but you can't find his information.
Now watch this. Like he be hitting people with all that DNA. Did you see when he had Queen Latifah up there? He didn't use DNA. He used paperwork, and he went after, he used her name. He traced her family lineage through paperwork all the way back. You know what I mean? And he showed her that she was native to America. You know what I'm saying? But all of that, what I'm saying is, he didn't play that blood DNA game with her. But
See, like my second cousin was in that book that he had, and he lied and said something about Oprah was Zulu.
I mean, Oprah probably is. Shoot. I mean,
no, but then it came out that the guy that wrote the book, I think he said something that him and Rick Kittles just decided to make her Zulu or some shit.
Yeah, they just doing certain things for the TV.
Yeah, so like it was that day. It wasn't that day you were in the live. Maybe it was that day you were in the live, and I was like trying to say like Mo was up there saying, "Where's the proof? We don't have no proof." And I'm like, "Hello, I noticed that with my family member. That they in the book they said one thing, and then they said that we had a relative from 1760 that said he was 100 years old on the census and that he was from Africa. No, we didn't.
Hey, look, like I keep telling you, like we, especially the Moors, we the ones prove that the transatlantic slave trade was over exaggerated.
They took people to Africa.
Yeah, we know all of that. The Moor, ain't nobody ever taught this before the Moors. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, even if we're gonna focus on, like we're gonna focus on the Moor, we don't have to just look at something that we read about. Okay, we don't really know that we read about way back, but we know right now, today, as we speak, in the last 30 years, ain't nobody been dropping and telling none of this truth but the Moors.
Well, I didn't even know that anymore. I didn't even know what a Moor was.
No, but you ain't been doing this for no decades. That's what I'm saying. Exactly. You feel me? That's what I'm saying. So if you was doing it for decades,
I'll be flying in the air right now. I'll be levitating and everything.
I mean, I don't know about that, but you would definitely know. You'll know the contribution the Moors have brought. Is what I'm saying. You'll know that the Moors contributed to people being able to have some of the knowledge that you be tapping in.
I tap in the knowledge from the ancestors, which is myself. It's me.
You always be saying that. I told you it's not a million people.
I am a million people. Don't tell me what I'm not. What I am. I am the ancestor. I don't believe in anything outside of myself.
You're not your grandma and your granddad.
Those are my relatives.
And your great granddad either.
That's my relative.
Them your ancestors.
No, my ancestors is me.
Oh Lord. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. I'm trying to catch it. But I mean, I know what you mean. As far as what I'm saying, I know that they're in you.
They
You
ain't in
know,
me.
yeah, they're in you.
I know.
That's what DNA is.
I have RNA.
You got DNA. That's what RNA is.
I don't have RNA. I mean, I don't have DNA. I'm a single cell organism.
What is RNA?
A single cell organism.
No, it ain't. You know, single cell organism.
I am. I don't have.
No, you
I
come
don't
from a
have.
single cell.
I'm a single cell. I'm sorry.
No, the woman's egg is the largest cell in the human body. So if you were a single cell, you wouldn't have a largest cell or smaller cells. You would have just one dang cell. You would be one cell.
I
So
have no nucleus.
come on now. That means you're not a cell. You're not the cell. You're not a cell. You feel me? The nucleus is what we call in the atom. That's what we said when I said atom earlier. You feel me? Or atom rock. Yep. But yeah, the egg in the mother and the woman is the largest cell in the human body. Yeah. Period. And that's where we come from, you know, that mitosis and all of that comes from that.
I have meiosis.
What is that?
Oh.
I mean, I've seen that word though, but I don't know what it is.
I don't remember.
I know I've seen it though. MEIOSIS.
I know mitosis. What, it splits into two. Oops.
Yep.
Okay, meiosis is
MEIOSIS.
and reproduce in two ways: mitosis and meiosis. Mitosis results in two identical daughter cells, whereas meiosis results in 4 sex cells.
For what?
Sex.
4 sex cells.
Yeah, SEX.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know what that means, but I know mitosis, you're gonna go from that one single cell to the 2 cells, 2 identical,
I'm a
to
4
4
cell.
4 cell identical, then 8, then 16, 32, and 64.
64.
Till we trillions of cells. You know, that's why that mother's womb is growing and growing and growing and growing and growing, because it's just this multiplication of these cells that just won't stop continuing. You know, so that's the magic of that cell or that egg inside that woman, that largest cell in the human body. You know, that's what she possesses. That's the greatest thing.
Yeah. I don't get pregnant. My baby just pops up next to me.
Exactly. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that definitely is the type of stuff I tell my kids. You know what I mean? For real. They want to know too much nowadays. And I be like, hey, I ain't gonna lie. Instead of me telling them the raw uncut, I will bring up I say Sky Daddy brought it before I say what really happens.
You shouldn't lie to them. You're teaching them how to lie.
Huh?
You're teaching them how to lie and how to accept lies.
Yeah, and you trying to get me to teach them XXX rated.
No, just say them words where they don't understand them.
Hell, no. I give them the stork, you know, bringing the birds and the bees before I do anything else. before I do all that. Heck no. We talking about real minors, babies.
Yeah, if you use big words, they're not gonna know what those big words mean.
I ain't doing that. My kids ain't going anyway. They gonna find them. They gonna find them words. Like for one, they know I don't do that. We gonna make everything, easily understandable or comprehensible. So sometimes things gotta stay mythological. Shoot, let them get older and figure out your analogy.
Might as well tell them about Jesus then.
Yeah, and whatever fact and the way I feel like doing it. You know what I mean? They gonna know that Jesus is not God, but they can accept him as their brother. They can accept him as a teacher. They can accept him in whatever way they want to, but I'm not gonna tell them. I'm not even gonna, do the normal Christian thing and have them praying to Jesus or nothing like that. Because Jesus didn't say to do that any damn way. And if he did say it, that don't mean I have to do it. You know what I mean? But he didn't even, he never said to do no shit like that.
He didn't say nothing because he didn't exist.
I mean, there's so many ways to go with that. I mean, that's just an open and shut way. It's so many ways. And that's one of the ways.
I mean, I guarantee his name wasn't Jesus.
Well, we should know that.
Just like I tell people that get mad at me because I say I'm not African. I was like, well, you're not African either because that wasn't the name of the place. Shit. They be really get mad over that name though.
Yeah, it's Jesus, and really, the letter H in the ancient world meant the. It means the. So the same thing going for that J, for the J. Right.
Just like Allah means the God.
I mean, when we saying even the means God. Like when I be seeing other people say that on YouTube, I be like, I don't even know what they talking about, but they got that from me. Because I mean, it ain't like, I made it up. I'm not making it up. I just know how to read. The word the is God. That's what we, or like the word theo or theology. You know what I mean? Theology really literally means the science of God or religion. God, basically.
Theos.
Yeah, I want to say theo. So the means God because thea means goddess. So the means God. El means God. So like I said, H was the ancient way of saying the.
Yeah, I used to make Muslims mad when I be like the God.
Yeah, so Jesus was the Isu. Isu is an Orisha.
I think, what does it mean in like the Celtic language?
I mean, that's Jesus. Jesus is a Celtic god. But what I'm saying is,
I meant Hell Zeus.
Yeah, and Zeus is black. Zeus's chief title is Ethiops. Ethiops means burnt black.
And I thought it meant like earth pig in English or some other language. I can't remember.
Heck no. What I'm saying is, all the gods was black as hell.
No, y'all stop saying they're black.
Oh, they were black as hell. You don't see this image right here on your face? Black is a color. You know that, right?
Black is an adjective.
They black as hell. You want me to say darkness like I can touch darkness. I can't touch black. I can't touch darkness. I can touch the things that are black. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. But still we know exactly what black is. We ain't gonna just act like green exists and black don't. You know what I mean?
Who said black wasn't a color?
I'm saying gold and every other thing. I'm saying right now, black. The gods were black. They were that color.
Oh, they were.
Oh yeah, better believe it.
They were light skinned.
Nah, not now one of them. That's in India. When you start seeing some shit like that.
No, because look at Henrietta Lacks.
Henrietta Lacks, why you keep doing that? Like Henrietta Lacks could have a child from a white man, and her children would still have that blood line of hers because your bloodline running through the mother, unless it changed from that addition by the father. But for the most part, her children would probably have the same blood as her still, and she got it from her mother and her mother and her mother's mother's mother.
So I'm still Air. So I'm still Air.
It's not even her. It's not even her that's the most special. It's the bloodline. It's the bloodline that's special.
So I'm Arawak still, right?
I mean, you more Taino, but still, Taino are Arawak. Yeah, all these cultures conflatuated.
Yeah, because I did not want to be no damn Sephardic Jew.
I mean, you got millions of ancestors, so, and that's just in the last 400-500 years. So, that's millions. So you could just imagine. We way more than 400-500 years old genetically.
I'm not.
So we crossed the world.
This is my first time here.
Oh, you new to this place? You new to this earth? Huh?
Yeah,
I've been here forever. How you doing?
Hi.
Real.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. See what you say when you see this type of stuff right here.
That boat looks scary.
That
boat looks scary.
I mean, it's no different than a canoe. Same thing.
Right.
It's just a tree. It's just a tree carved out. That's all the canoe is. Same thing.
I mean, they should have like spaceships.
I mean, all it is when you put a sail on a canoe, this is what it's capable of doing. So I'm just letting you know how we travel the world. It's not always just thinking Africans came. It's also knowing that Americans came. That's what other people say. Americans came. They can't say Africans came. Like Africans can't say Africans came. They be like, no.
Obviously messing with us over here because how did they get cocaine to get cocaine over there in Egypt?
That just lets you know that we were traveling the world. That just is what it is.
They don't want to admit that.
I mean, if we think like the colonizer or go off his teaching, then we don't know that. We haven't even accepted that. But I think I'm pretty sure that we're greater than anything he's ever told us.
We are. That's why they do the things they do.
Yep.
And they don't do that to anybody else but us. I don't care how much those other people say, oh, well, it happens to us too. No, it doesn't. You get real food. I don't want to hear it. And then one girl told me she went over there and she said the sun even feels different over there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're on the equator. All you got same thing if you go to South America, you're gonna say the same thing.
No, you're not on the equator until you get into the Congo area.
No, I'm saying you're in the equator as soon as you hit the Bahamas.
No, but I'm talking about over there in Africa.
Yeah, I'm saying that's probably the equator over there towards the Congo.
That's the Congo. Yeah. But the person I knew wasn't up that high. I mean, up that low or down that low.
Yeah. Most people, because a lot of people in North Africa.
I bet you the sun right here probably steals our energy.
What?
And I bet you they're over there getting the real sun, and we're over here getting the life sucked out of us.
Yeah, they're getting the sun at its high point. You know, at its 12 o'clock position. We getting the sun at it when it's setting. Sun sets in the west. You feel me? So even the sun is like going to sleep or dying, so to speak. You know what I mean? Like,
I heard her son was dead. I heard her son already died. That's why in the Bible they have to bring the luminaries in, and on the fourth day, which would be like 4,000 years, because a day is like 1,000 years in God's eyes.
I'm going under Earth if it goddamn turn into an ice planet. I ain't lying. Like y'all gonna be up here having mythologies about me and Yakub them. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm gonna be in Israel. I'm gonna be in Israel, and I'm gonna be under the island that I know they got. The thing's gonna just close up like a turtle.
Man, I'm going underground and I'm starting a fire. We're gonna have big bonfires down there. You know what I mean?
You're gonna have to see creepy creatures down there.
Man, they're gonna run away. They're gonna see all this light down there. They're gonna be like, man, he trying to make this look like the daytime up in here. They nocturnal. They're gonna be trying to go find some darkness. Get away from me.
I heard the tunnels, they all lead, like they all meet up. But I did have a feeling though. Something told me to look into the pyramids in the Grand Canyon underneath. But it kind of scares me in Mexico though, because they be finding them bodies down there that be like tied up, and like they found one body that was tied up and she was like almost like whole, you know? And then one body they found, she looked like she was like, I don't know, she looked like scared or whatever. Oh, yeah.
The real cone heads.
Yeah, it's not cute.
Man, hey, them the ancestors. What are you talking about?
And my ancestor.
Well, guess what? You might not be from America.
Oh, look at them heads. I'm glad our heads. Have you ever looked at Selassie's head?
I mean, he got a little funny head.
Yeah. And if you look at it, if you Google Solomonic dynasty, you'll see that one of the names is like Yakub, and then they have like Amalek, which was the pure evil people that was in the Bible, the ones that went after Israel after they got freed from Egypt.
Well, these skulls right here are from Paracas, Peru. They're from South America. You know, so we the same people.
People from Peru, have you seen their sculptures?
Of course.
They were like really sexual.
I mean, East and West Indians, same people. You got Kama Sutra in the East Indies.
No, it was like I could have sworn one statue was given the other statue head.
Oh, that's it. Like Kama Sutra. You know what I mean? And over in the East Indies, they got Kama Sutra. So it's the same thing over here.
We are the East Indies.
No, we in the West.
This is superior. This is India's superior.
Good old West Indies.
No, we're not West Indies. This is the East Indies.
I mean, you know, you can't teach everybody that. And we're gonna, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna be able to take step. We ain't gonna be able to make it to step 2.
No, for real. Come on now. That is an important part of the ascension. You don't think these people swapped things out and lied so we wouldn't make the ascension?
Look, if this is the East, no. Like, even if we look at the oldest maps, like, it's gonna look different than what we used to. but it's still not going to give you this being no. All that matters is what the compass says. Now we could put the N, W, S, and E wherever we want, but the compass is still going to point to a direction.
Not if east is supposed to be on that side and west is supposed to be on that
It's
side.
still pointing to a direction that we, you know,
No, that makes no sense.
we associate with the West. So as far as to get the point across, I'm going off what our association is. I'm not just gonna create a new association.
I'm going the opposite way.
Yeah, that's cool, but I'm saying that's not gonna stop me from getting my, you know what I'm saying? You know, understanding how I see it. Because for one, all I know is I'm pointing left. You're gonna tell me, no, that's right. I'm still going this way, is what I'm saying. I'm still gonna walk that direction that I call left, you call right. I'm still going that. I'm going this way, okay? I'm going this way.
Columbus said he was headed to the East Indies. He left Spain and he went west. That you don't go west to go east.
Who did what?
Christopher Columbus was leaving Spain.
No.
And he was headed to the East Indies. But he went west to go east. So obviously that means east is what we know as west.
That's like mythology. Christopher Columbus went directly from Spain to Mali in Africa. He went directly to West Africa. Directly from Spain.
He ended up in the Bahamas.
No, look. I'm talking about Spain. The first thing he did was went to Mali in West Africa. And from there, he made a straight line to America.
Wrong. Give me your source.
Look it up right now. Christopher Columbus went to Mali, Mali.
He might have been in Mali before, but he didn't go that way.
That's the whole point. He went there before he came to America. That's how he got here, because it's the same place. Mali is where the wind currents, the equatorial wind currents, would pick up your sails and bring you to America. Same way the hurricanes come.
Oh, that's Cape Verde. That's Cape Verde.
No, Cape Verde is like right off the coast of Africa, and that's right by Mali. All that's by Mali. What I'm telling you is, he came directly down there to Africa, so he knew where he was at. And then guess what? The wind took him all the way over here, like it does anybody with a sail can make it over here. If you can float, you'll make it.
No.
It's 100. You ain't pull it up. You must be saying nah to what you on Google search. Like you like nah.
I'm looking for my eyelash.
Huh?
I'm looking for my eyelash.
Oh.
Okay, I found it. Yeah. Let me see what we got going on here.
Yeah, I done did a lot of studies on Cristobal Colon, Christopher Colombo. You know, I'm like, I should be the author on that. I ain't lying to you.
Say what?
Huh?
Huh?
I'm talking about Christopher Columbus. Like, I got so many years on research that I ain't never seen nobody else bring. Like, and I've been brought it. So it's like, it still ain't brought it.
Okay,
So
I'm about to look at it real quick. Hold on, let me put this on here. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what it says.
Peace to my brother Hollow Vegeta in the building. Yep. Christopher Columbus went to Mali, which is in West Africa.
It says, where was Christopher Columbus trying to reach when he left Spain in
No. See, you asked that question. You should have asked,
No,
did Christopher Columbus
I didn't
go
ask
to
that question. I'm just reading what it said. It says, after sailing across the Atlantic Ocean, Italian explorer Christopher Columbus sights a Bohemian island on October 12, 1492, believing he had reached East Asia. So why would you leave Spain and go west from Spain and think that you were in East Asia when you have Moors on the ship that are used to sailing?
He had a young boy.
So he only had one person.
No, it was people on multiple ships. But the person that everybody always talking about is Pedro Alonso Nino. Nino means child. And like I said, Columbus went to Mali, right? First thing I'm seeing, Atlantic voyage of the predecessor in 1324.
Here we go right here. It's this Columbus reason that since the world is round, he could sail west to reach the east.
Huh?
This is on nationalgeographic.org.
We've heard all of the narratives that they put out there. You can learn that in school. I can learn that in school. What I'm telling you, they're not going to give you nowhere near their school.
He really thought he could read. It makes no sense. That's the bullshit. This is the East right here. We are at India, hence Indians, hence West or Indies. This is India Superior. That was Hindustan over there.
Mm-hmm. Hindu means in Indian. That means Indi. All this Indo is all the same. It means Indian. Like I told you, H
major.
I told you the H meant the. So they're talking about the Indus or the Indies.
We are the Indies. This is
they
India. India Superior. This is the East. This is the far East. That's why we're
like I told you, my grandma told me about all of that we Cherokee and this and that. And other grandma said Blackfoot. But guess what? None of them said the word Indian ever out of their mouth.
I understand that.
I'm saying yours. You probably said yours too. What I'm saying is, I haven't heard anybody tell me that their family told them they were Indian. Like all of these guys, especially the ones on YouTube that got all the followers, I done made all of them say out their own mouth that, you know what, you're right. My grandma told me to try, but she ain't never say the word Indian.
Of course she said, but because we don't know.
So I know we would have never called ourselves Indians like this is India. You know what I mean? We wouldn't have did that.
No, we didn't do that because we knew the tribe back then. But since we did not know the tribe now, we just have to say Indian. We could be like the Native Americans and they say Native American.
Mm-hmm.
That's we're gonna figure out if there's another way we can tell if this is the East or not. Besides the comments.
I ain't gonna lie, we're gonna have to probably pick this back up.
Okay, bye.
Later, it's trying to take the kids to school, you know how it go. I'm gonna catch you on TikTok. I know you're finna go over there and terrorize them.
Yep, I am.
Hey, I appreciate you, sis.
All right, bye.
Right.
Check this one out. From a main man, DeCalico. Rock Slater Promotion.
I couldn't help, that's the way it is. I've been sitting in the back waiting patiently. I ain't Simon, but it's like that cause I say it is. I don't like to talk shit like cash, but whoop, there it is.